bitch. You can't say nothing about running late. I've been waiting for you since fucking 3 o'clock. And you were like, and you're like, I'm washing my balls. So, thank you, Mum. It's very kind of you for the whole quid. Whatever I'll get from YouTube, this is pissing me off already. This fucking chair. There we go. Fixed it. All right, David. All right, Ask. All right, Twisted. Sundays are shit, ain't they? So naff. So naff. This motherfucker, by the way, 12:30. Hey, bro, do you want to play some games today? Yeah, no worries, bro. It's now 9:30, 9.5 hours later. Do you know how many games we played today? 0. Nil point. Because this motherfucker just... yeah. Hey, David, Twisted, Mr. Wilson, everyone saying on to each other, hey, Flowers. Oh, I'm just on the rest of this cider. There's about a pint left, so listen, I'll have a pint, but takes the edge off. Oh, Twisted. He said to me, I'm a bit busy this afternoon. And then I heard no back from him. And then he said something about, he's like, sorry, basically I've been asleep in the fucking bath, basically. All right, Jason, how are you, mate? Oh. But yeah, Ask goes, I nicked out for an hour, Twisted. And he was like, oh, it was it? I see. He told me he was busy. A nice long cold bath. Are you mad? Oh. I ended up sat up with Truby last night because he was just off his fucking rocker. There's me, Truby, and Stealth. So about freaking 4 o'clock in the morning. Jody fell asleep and went to bed. No, it was an hour, bro. Trying to punt some Peter. Yeah. Get it filmed. Get the phone out. Get it filmed. I was sat here yesterday. I was like, I've done no fucking videos at all for this week, so there's something coming. And then I was like, I've got to make a thumbnail, and then like that's what annoys me. Like I can record like 6 videos, and then I like the thumbnails. Like I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I like my thumbnails to look smart, and I'll sit there for like 2 hours just staring at Canva. I'm good, Sergio, man. I've been a couple and some lunch. Yeah, shit in it, mate. It was about 5 o'clock. I messaged him, Twisted, saying about 4:45. I was like, and then I texted him. He was like, sorry, bro, I've been in the bath. And then he said to me when he got out of the bath, he's like, I'm having some lasagna now. And then that was lost, or the spag bowl, whatever it was. We had lasagna last night. We had chicken tonight. It was okay. I wasn't overly struck, but oh, mate, I don't feel it today. I feel like I've been fucking dug up today. I couldn't sleep. I got into bed last night. and I was wide awake, like proper wide awake. I was like, this ain't it, bro. Like, this is why I got banged under my eyes. Like, this ain't it. I think it was 6:30 this morning, and I was watching TPD, who are like they do like festival stuff, and they were in fucking Spain at Primera Sound or something. I was watching that at 6:30 this morning, and then I actually changed it over, and I literally just fucking. I think I put rain noise on. I was like, YouTube rain noise. I just needed something to like take my mind off. It was in the bathroom a bit, other than putting a post. RC twisted. Yeah, I get in there, man. We're getting there. So Rebecca, good to see you. But yeah, twisted. He was like, oh, busy. And then I even played. I think I played a couple of games on my own. I played the new Five Nights at Freddy's map thing. That was a bit creepy. But the map's cute. My only issue with that game, the maps are massive, right? Like, I guess they kind of have to be, but... And I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Oh, man. But yeah, we're getting there, Sergio. Rebecca would say hello. Best part I'll put... But parrot attack twisted. It's not very nice, is it? Poor parrot. Is it now cooked? Is it now you're now having parrot for your tea tomorrow night? Oh. What kind of parrot is it? Like a proper, like a African grey parrot, or like a... My mate's got a parrot, but he don't like me. He has to put it away when he goes in the house, because when I go in the house, because it's better aggressive. He likes him, likes his kids, don't like his missus, don't like me neither. Maybe it's the hair. Maybe it thinks I'm a bird. A bird with a beard. All right, G, good to see you, mate. Ever to G. Oh, yeah, we are shut up. Mine's all right, David. But I only had 2 of the sweets. They're all right, they were just all right. There were nothing. The initial kind of sour shock was like, oh shit, and after that it was nothing too bad, really. I've got loads of them here. What Mr. B doesn't realise, David, next time we do mystery beers, I'm going to put a few into like a little bag and just stick them in the box at the bottom. And then I think Mark said he wanted a couple. Geordie wanted some, and then hopefully I can fucking get rid of them. I was tempted. Good thing I'm an animal lover. Indian blue parakeet. So look. Hey Siri.
Mm-hmm.
Show me pictures of an Indian blue parakeet.
Here are some images of Indian blue parakeet from the web.
Oh, that's bare cute. Mate, that's hella cute. I need one. That is cute, man. Gee, no worries, Sergio. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Indian blue. The bubble golden, I assume. I do apologise. I don't know how you pronounce that. I'll just call you 66. Good Rebecca. Hey, David, that's good, Twisty. He's a little dickhead. That's not nice. You can't call me a little dickhead. It seems all right, man. I think it's just, I don't know. They're wild, aren't they? Right? I mean, there's a dude I know. He's a musician. He's got a parrot. He's got a proper parrot, bro, called fucking Daisy. It's fucking there's, but no, put him in. Put him in a bit. Oh, that's cruel. What, like that freaking like that hooch, man? He wouldn't touch that hooch. That was funny. When I gave him that hooch, I think he said it was vile. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever drank. And then he gave me a cherry aid one. I just necked it back. So it's all right, that. I can't be a dickhead, no worries. Cheers, Josh. How are you, mate? Cute. Just with pissing. We used to have a budgie, and that was aggressive. We used to have like a proper aggressive little budgie. Very nice. It's pissed it down all day, yeah, mate. Pissed it down pretty much all day, which is fun. It's been kind of warm, but just wet. I had the cherry one. It's not bad. Yeah, I didn't mind it. Mr. B's Iron Maiden at the minute. I'm very jealous, actually. It'll be about halfway through the gig, maybe. Depends what time it kicked off. Iron Maiden, Manchester, stage times. Yeah, it'll be about halfway through nearly. Found it a bit, yeah, it's been a bit cool today. Yeah, it's his birthday tomorrow, Twisted, yeah. I sent him a card as well. He's got a couple of presents that I sent him, and he's got a card. So it says, what does it say? I can't remember what I put in it. It says birthday beer is the best. It's got a picture of a pint on the front of it. Yeah, it's been a bit cooler. Just chucked it down all day. Properly just buzzed it down all day long. Hopefully Rob's car gets it tomorrow. If not, the Moonpig have let me down and they charged me a fucking small fortune as well. Cider. Going down a bit easy. I've got the kegs pretty much finished. It was like some fucking 38 degrees. Jesus. It was like some fucking biblical fucking storm here before. We were in cars, like, holy shit. It was proper like some fucking biblical shit, man. But it's been alright, man. Chilled day, went to see my granddad. Took him his tea, went to check on him, make sure he's doing alright. He seems pretty happy with life. Went to see my grandma, she's not feeling very well, took her some scran. Other than that, I've done no really. Played some games, listened to some tunes. I've been blasting the new Malevolence album, which absolutely fucking slaps. If you're into kind of hardcore, sort of kind of metal, it's It's yeah. It's they're just going up, 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 up. Moonpig is cheap. Cheers, Jaggers. How are you, pal? Mr. Shagman. Mr. Jaggers. Ooh, Instagram has got a new messenger feature. It's a bit fucking snazzy, isn't it? Jaggers. If anybody wants a link, give me a shout. I'm just gonna grab a beer. 2 seconds. There we go. He told me there's a pint and a half left, but it's not even half a pint. We got a pint and a quarter, I suppose. I can't think you can hear that. Probably not. That's hissing like a mother trucker. Bear with me. Let's see what's in the fridge of dreams. The fridge of dreams. Mate, I fucking got cider in the fucking thing of the fridge. Go away, fly. Let me. In honour of Mr. B, seeing his birthday tomorrow, and he's gone to see him tonight, we'll get the old fucking Iron Maiden, a trooper. 6% IPA from Iron fucking Maiden. Say hello. Done nothing much this weekend, just chilled. Cheers, Dave. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Rebecca's pushing this heat. Everyone say hello to each other. Tisky's alright, man. Oh, this fucking thing's too mighty. I need to fucking look like a fucking wild man. I need to go get a brush or something. That'll do for now. Oh, I can't stand fucking. That's time. I'm sorry, guys. Just catching up. Had a couple of beers. Got to be done, mate. Twisted. Nah, fuck glass though. Not my cup of tea. I don't know. It's just not my fucking thing, man. I really can't think of anything I'd rather not go and fucking. It's also huge, which kind of puts me off. The fact that it's absolutely fucking massive. Let's have a look. Who's playing Glastonbury? Biffy Clyro are okay. The 1975. No, thank you. There's a couple of bands, actually. Why the fuck is Busta Rhymes playing at fucking Glastonbury? Deftones playing at Glastonbury. That's interesting. The Prodigy. Okay, so there's some alright bands, actually. You've got Prodigy, you've got fucking Deftones are playing. You've got freaking Biffy Clyro, Supergrass, John Fogerty, Kaiser Chiefs, the Libertines, man. I didn't realise they were still fucking going. Other stage. Fucking Franz Ferdinand. Fucking Wet Leg. That, I tell you now, right? Wet Leg is music people that don't like music. I'd go and see the Deftones, though. Amel and the Sniffers. Shabuzi. Who the fuck is that? Sounds shite. Kneecap. Dolce. Bob Villain. Okay, there's more more than I thought, but Nova Twins. Oh, so there's like an alright amount of fucking. So I got Hales and no. Oh, mate, you must have been fucking. I'm surprised you're not jet lagged to fuck. I thought Buster Rhymes was dead. I know Coolio was dead, didn't he? Buster Rhymes. No, apparently he's doing all right. He's 53 years of age. No worries, Twisted. Enjoy your films. Hey, Adam, did you enjoy? Hey, Jimmy. Glaston, yeah. It's about a fucking week, about a month long, yeah. There's some alright, and then who the fuck decides they're going to call themselves English teacher? Like, what kind of person? Yeah, I've got a real sick name for a band. We call ourselves English teacher. Everyone goes, yeah, and the crowd goes fucking mid for the English teacher. There's actually an alright-ish kind of mix of stuff there, but I bet that it's a fucking nightmare to navigate. Groove Armada. Fucking. Oh, there's a fucking. Oh my god, there's all sorts of shit as well. No worries. Great, managed to settle back into you the day. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like there's fucking. Some of these, like the magic numbers, beans on toast. Fucking. Our man in the field. Where the fuck did they come up with this? Fat dog. So it seems there's a whole fucking Jesus Christ. I enjoyed it, Rebecca. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was different to what I was expecting, but it was pretty good. It was. That being said, I didn't really know what the fuck to expect, to be honest with you. But I enjoyed it. Yeah. I've seen that, yeah. It's fucking Clarkson's farm. And that fucking Caleb had no fucking clue, did he? They were like, that's Buster Rhymes. It's not Buster, that group. I was like, who's that? I suppose that you've just been a farmer your entire life then. Like, what was it fucking? What's that? I tried to watch the first one the other day. Jesus Christ, it's not aged well. It must have been shot in about 480p or something. Because it's fucking. The quality of it is shocking. Yeah. I mean, that's all Clarkson's done, hasn't he, really? He basically bought it and just employed people like Caleb and stuff to do it all for him. You wouldn't think he took up the time. The fields around here, I don't think the fucking farmer realises he's got them anymore. Fucking grass is that long, you can fucking see it from your top of your windows. No, I don't think so. I think it was just shot on the cheap, like really fucking cheap. The second one ain't too bad, 28 weeks later, but it was Danny Boyle, and you know, he's like, he tends to just fucking do everything on. That being said, he didn't do the new one on the cheap. Man had like fucking $6 grand worth of iPhones just for fucking just to get some shots, which is a bit mad. Didn't Danny Boyle do Slumdog Millionaire? He did the other one as well, didn't he? That where that geezer was trapped in the fucking fucking, what was it, like a canyon or something? I can't think what it's called now. But yeah, this new one's on my internet's having a fit now because we're uploading a file. All right, mate, chill out. That's how they shot the new one, which is a bit mad. Got all the my phones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, like 21 iPhones. I love awesome. That's crazy, dude. 21 iPhones. That's absolutely ridiculous. So, robo taxis. Would you trust them, though? Would you trust a robot taxi? Don't they already have that? Is it called like fucking... Oh, what they called the automated taxis? I can't think what they're called now. But they've got the Waymo, that's it. Fucking Waymo, and they're all full of cameras and sensors and shit on the top. Oh, mate, I give up with Walking Dead, but like, yeah, it got to the stage where it's just getting ridiculous. Fucking hell, it's wearing here. Pardon me. It is getting a bit warm in here. Oh, that's pleasant. Yeah, I'm sure that I've seen people doing the Waymo taxi things. Waymo, I can't fucking spell Waymo taxis. They look freaking ridiculous, but if it works, I suppose. No, I don't accept. I watched Walking Dead until Negan. I think I watched when Negan first came in. I was really excited, and then it was just the same kind of thing. Big bad guy. Oh no, you're not going to see him for fucking 20 freaking episodes. He's going to come back for the last episode, so that you come back for the new series, and then he'll appear in like 3 of the episodes. And yeah, these things, man. Look, fucking Waymo taxis with big fucking sensors and cameras and everything on them. But I mean, I don't know, man. It still feel weird as fuck just being in a car with nobody driving it, and just like a really big RC car. London getting self-driving is 26. Can't see it working. Yeah. Seems weird, but let them crack, you know. You think they'd pay more money trying to fix all roads, you know. But I guess not. That was quite a while ago as well, wasn't it? I just got a bit bored of it. I see, yeah. Of course, the robots have been busy. What time are they on till? Yeah. That'd be funny. I've got the... Oh my God, the fucking guy from my bottle shop. I I gave him some of the experimental ones from fucking Buxton, and he likes the 377 the best. Cheers, Stephen. David, the guy from my bottle shop, I gave him them hot peats, and he thought that 377, which is the fourth one, was the best. Interestingly, I thought that was the weakest, but just goes to show, doesn't it? I think Rob liked the. I apologise to Disco, my brother. You were not to know, David, but yeah, it's probably like you said. It's probably why they're on sale. It's probably why they were on sale, because they were a bit crap. Look at that. Same as Trooper. Trooper IPA, 6%. I don't think I've had this one, actually. So I'll be curious to see what it's like. Get it all in there. Second one was the best. Yeah, that's the one that I preferred. I've written down on a fucking piece of paper. The second one was the best. Then the first one, then the third one, then the fourth one. So 2, 1, 3, 4 for me. Cheers, Rebecca. Do you know what? I've fucking lost my bloody hairband. What was I done with it? I only took it out fucking 2 minutes ago. So, yeah, give me a sec. Fucking. Two fucking worms of it down. Where are we? This new fucking Instagram thing's weird. Where are we? Adam, I like number one. All the wrong hop shoes for the beer stuff. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely interesting. I'm glad that I tried them. I've got fucking foot. I've got another pack, another setup there, which will be interesting to try. Not really in a rush to get them tried. I know Rob mentioned potentially blending them or something, which could be a shout. We've got them Hogs back beers as well, David, from you to try. So glad I tried them. Wouldn't rush. I prefer. Fucking hell. We did blend them. They still work the best. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I take them to like my bottle shop. I was like, there you go, mate. I was like, if I can get them down, yeah. Hopefully, yeah. So I need to organise a day with a day or a night with whenever Rob's free. Is it the old Iron Maiden? And it's his birthday in it tomorrow. He'll be buzzing. Oh, hopefully he's having a good time. I've not even seen the set list. Iron Maiden set list. Fucking. What was it? It's pretty decent. A couple of ones that I'd have missed out, but fair. What's happening? Stealth, are you, mate? That don't smell good. That really don't smell good at all. Yay for Trooper. Yay. Ugh. Smells like old pennies. It smells like shandy bass. Do you know when you see the shandy bass? That's kind of what it smells like. Cheers. Doesn't taste much better neither. That'd be why it was cheap. Because it's fucking dreadful. I did send you the link, by the way, Adam. And anybody else who wants it, just let me know. It's oh, I'll be curious to see what people. There's like a grapefruit, artificial grapefruit there. Like it doesn't taste like. I'm sure. What's the ABV? 6. None of my friends have checked into this beer yet because they've got fucking brains. That's why. Cheers, Geordie, bro. Cheers, Gareth. That's right. It was late, man, or early. I know the fucking sun was up when I got to bed, so it was getting pretty fucking early and late. Jeez. Geordie, how the fuck do you fucking run out of beer? Adam and Deep too. Yo. Yeah, no worries. Hoppy. Somebody said it reminds me of delirium. They're not fucking delirium they've been drinking, but it don't come from fucking Stockport. Fucking hell. Can't make it up. Potty Jägermeister. There's a Potty Jägermeister. Let's probably see it. That's mad, Jody. That's actually fucking mad. I find that proper crazy, bro. Fucking, you can't buy alcohol in Scotland. You guys are the biggest fucking pissheads in the UK, and you guys can't buy fucking beer. What's all that about? Where the fuck was about from Boots? Shite. That's crazy, Geordie. Like, actually, I genuinely find that bonkers. Oh, Geordie, I'm going to send you some of these fucking sour sweet things this week. Because I'm never going to eat all them. Fucking the one was bad enough. Sick of this bloody heat, mate. Kirkstall, Spokane. Sorry. It's bollocks. Couldn't be asked going out earlier. Fair enough, man. Fair enough, Geordie. Happens, done it, mate. Geordie hasn't drank today. Didn't buy any beer. I opened my Jaeger. You seem very you seemed alright last night, like you didn't seem pissed, like you seemed pretty with it. And then you went a bit quiet, and then Phil was whatever Phil was doing. Minimum price stuff, basically. Yeah, Chris, who comes in the chat, Captain Chris, is now called fucking what's it called now? Bikes. I think he's now called Bikes and Boost or something. He lives up in Scotland, but he comes down to fucking like wherever it is. He lives in Scotland at the weekend, but he also works in what's it called? Where the submarines fucking Barrow. So he tends to go to Barrow and get all his shit there. Semi yourself. It's too lazy to go out today as well. Fair enough, Rebecca. Wish you had some for a wee whiskey. All right, Bill, evening, Geordie, G, Mr. Wilson, Rebecca. Not fully charged in this weather now. It's a bit cooler today, but this room's a bit stuffy with fucking 3 beer machines running. Which is just fucking... I won't mind 2 of them are empty. I should just turn them off, but no matter, they're not turned back on. Geordie, you didn't say bye, you just went and then fucking disappeared. Hello. Yeah, Geordie, you did what you normally do, mate, and just literally fucking... You were fine, and then you fell asleep. When you woke up, you cracked a beer open, and then went, oh, fuck this shit. I went... Yeah. Literally woke up, cracked a beer. Nah, fucking not today.
I've got a fine ale, but I need to get it in.
It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, George.
I'm just about to break you, Geordie. You're in a love what I'm about to do.
Just what, Harry, I love you.
Right. I'm going to open a beer off camera, pour it into my glass, and you're going to try and guess what it is.
I did actually message you, Geordie, just make sure you're all right, because you were pretty fucking out of it.
Hello. Sorry, I had to go and find my stand, which was I took with me to Australia. So I knew I was meeting Sammy, so I took my stand with me, and then forgot where I put it when I unpacked. Oh. You got lager?
What is it?
Is it Thatcher's? You're drinking
Budweiser's.
You're correct. It's a lager. But what lager is it?
You buy all sorts of shades.
That's a pretty fucking yeah. That's a pretty broad fucking spectrum.
Okay, it's sweet.
Sweet,
It tastes
aren't
like cereal.
Like 10.
Did you buy special brew again?
Not this time, but along those lines.
The Polish honey one. What's it called? Midoa.
Nope.
No idea.
It's back to 8%, boys.
Castrol.
Oh,
no, stop.
super fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
I found it and I was like, it's 8% again.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
is that a
sure
pint
it
can
went
as well.
No, half litre.
500 ml. Okay.
Half litre can. The only way to drink it is out of a.
Cheers, Rick.
I'm opening that.
Stay
Stay kind.
Nice.
Press
I wish I
traps.
had opened this, to be honest with you. I wish I had fucking bothered.
I was going to say the Belgian one. Ooh, we got a gusher. Ooh,
Yeah, the
it's
Belgian
gushy.
one's all right. The hallowed.
Yeah, that's really good.
I
Like
got
6
battered on that
point.
one.
Oh, look at that, Paul.
Jesus.
Quality pour.
Oh,
Very.
it's a Mleko pour. You've been out to the Czech Republic on the way back.
I have, yeah. Oh, look at that. Going right over the top of the edge as well.
It's a foamy boy.
It is. It's only been out the fridge for like 10 minutes.
I've got a load of fucking Utopian beers in the fridge.
Nice.
Bruiser, which I didn't even realize. I completely forgot about Bruiser, which is what they rely on. And I was like, oh, surprise beer. I was like, okay, that'll do.
Was it a random allocation or did you pick it months and months
just
in
a
advance?
random fucking. It's just part of the, just, you know, you go for like the surprise box, or whatever they call it. Or,
Yeah. Yeah, you could have been worse. You could have got Jiddler's Tipple or whatever it's called. Juggler's Tits. I don't know what it's called. What's it called?
You know where Jedler's Tipple and all that Brugger stuff. It's being made by Renegade.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I picked one up today because I got it for £1. So
that's odd.
it was a 3.30, but you know what I mean. It's still £1.
Yeah. More than £1.
Was it more than £1? Yeah, it should
More
be
than
8%.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I went to the discount shop. They had a load of Badger and Juddler's Tipple and McEwen's Export in a pint can.
There's a few of them like dodgy kind of Eastern European off licenses up New Old Lane. I might want to have a mooch in there. There's one called fucking Transylvania, which has got some fucking interesting shit.
Trying to send you a blood beer.
Yeah, okay, yeah. There's just loads of them with like Euromart and then like Polska Sklep and fucking like just loads of them like within a kind of a mile radius.
They're good. They're usually good. God.
Is it concerning that I don't think this is actually that bad?
Yes. You should just taste it.
It's a funny one. Well, yeah, there's a huge taste of glucose to it, but you know, at least they're brewing the same thing constantly, and it's always tasting like glucose compared to a lot of craft beer where it tastes like shit now and again. They'll be fraught with brewing errors, and they'll still can it. It'll be overcarved.
£3 a can in Scotland for that.
Well, come down to Marlborough where it's the cheapest thing you'll find.
Cheers, Craig.
I'm sure they have that minimum thing.
Yeah, because of the glucose.
Yeah. I'm just going to go get a wipe because I'm a bit sticky now that it's sort of exploded on me.
Nice. Yeah. I've been down the pub anyway earlier. Went down to 6 and we had just down the local, had 4 pints of Thatchers, as you do.
Chain ends are broken.
Standard gold.
Yeah, David, I had
that was
that last night and thought the same. The kind of the clove taste was very overpowering and kind of ruined the beer for me. But it was a change.
What's Piff? Who makes Piff? Piff face?
It's a Utopian.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's the Dortmund export lager, but it just tastes like cloves. It's
weird.
It's a bit unpleasant. Yeah, it's like just Craig, just Craig, Rebecca.
Yeah.
For made the trip. Oof. I was going to drink something. I thought, oh, fuck it. I thought what else to do. I waited till 9:30. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's Idaho 7. That's what you want in your life. Not enough Idaho 7, but...
Imagine Skull Super Idaho 7 collab.
I would just buy a case. I just buy a case. Simple.
Glucose and Idaho 7.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. Bucket too much. I would make an exception for seltzer if it was hot with Idaho 7.
Ugh. You disgust me. That's a swear word. It's a dirty, dirty word. I don't mind dirty words, but that's the worst word.
Yeah, this is nice. It's just too much Citra. It's Citra Cryo, Idaho 7. It should be Idaho 7, Idaho 7, Idaho 7,
You can't
Citra Cryo 10.
You can't
Fucking hell, Jordy, you're a proper fucking Glaswegian, aren't you? Kestrel Super was nice as well.
Well,
yeah.
so basically,
Cheers, mate.
I've done all the super lagers. I've done all the big lagers, all the macro lagers, and I'll be honest, Kestrel Super is probably, I think Tennant's is probably my top in terms of drinkability. Kestrel's not far away.
Did you Tuborg?
I've done Tuborg. I've done all the Tuborgs when I was out in Turkey a few years back. So I'd say Tennant Super was probably the right. Okay, huge disclaimer on this, but out of like the ones that kind of in terms of the taste kind of okay. So I say Tennant Super probably top. This isn't far off. Kestrel's pretty close as well, and then it's just awful. I think the worst one I ever had was Crest Super, which you can't find.
They don't make that anymore.
No, but they did probably about 3 or 4 years ago. The Polish ones are pretty bad as well because they're shit tons of glucose. Okashim, I think it is.
Yeah, the 9% one.
Topashi or whatever it is.
Yeah, I remember them being ropey.
Yeah, every now and again, I'll pick them up in the offie on the corner, and I'm just take me back. But this has been in the freezer for like 40 minutes, so it's nice.
We don't really have like a local offie now, which is a shame. We've just got supermarkets or a spa, and it's just all overpriced.
How far are you from Leyland, Simo?
It's about an 8-10 minute drive.
Have you not been to the bargain booths in Leyland?
Do you know what? I've been once or twice, and then it's one of them. It's a fucking. I drive past it. Well, we drive fucking loads of times. It's cunt to park. Unless you park on where like AFL is and kind of walk across, it's a bit of a fucking nightmare because it's like a proper fucking...
Yeah, it's a horrible road to park on. I remember parking down the side street when I went. It was like not exactly the side street next to it. It was like 2 side streets away.
There's the option here is that you can park on spots, which is just across the road almost, and where like the car shop is and shit, and just walk across. But
it's not funny. Yeah.
But if they've got Ocals in Spa, and they're
Nice.
330 cans in a 4-pack, he wants a tenner for it.
Cans? I've not seen Ocals. Oh, but apart from the zero,
he wants like
that
10
me and Harry saw.
more little cans, which is a bit spicy. I was like, they might be good, but they can fucking stay on the shelf for that price.
Yeah, I saw the 0 in cans when we were in the Alaman. They were still on bottles at that point, weren't they? 500ml bottles.
Yeah. Could be interesting. Well, I look forward to going next year. I'm definitely up for going next year. And
I think Jake's going from the dreaded Luton.
I've got to go there in fucking January. Flying to Hungary.
I was trying to explain.
IPA and the
IPA is decent.
Might be a pale or something, but
it'll be IPA. The Manx Pale Ale, that's all right. It's close to a gold mail to me than a pale ale. But
I can't.
They're not
I
really
can't
something you see.
remember the name.
Like, they're not exactly a common sight, really. But
we get them in cask a bit in Liverpool, but that's about it.
I don't think anybody's ever bought them because every time I went to the shop, they just sat there. His craft, like his normal beer, is not so bad in Spa, but his craftier stuff is incredibly fucking overpriced for what it is. Like he does Clarkson's beers as well, which is not, and they're like £5 each.
That was it. That was in the side Hawks inside. It was in the discount shop as well today for £1.
It's all right.
Well.
Cider,
Yeah.
It was. I saw it in Morrison's today, and I was like, I almost picked it up. I don't normally go to Morrison's, but I was just like, I was in Swindon. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's give it a go. And picked up a whole load of beer as well. And yeah, it was on for like £3 a bottle or something. And I was like, I'm not paying that money. Not paying what it's worth.
David says, Harry, are you going to the Great British Beer Festival?
I need to see. I've been sent trade tickets, but I need to see because
Tim, you got built-in free accommodation.
Yeah, but I just need to see if I can have the day off, sort of thing. I've got the annual leave for it, but it's just
you're indispensable.
I can't easily have time off at the minute.
So before I flew out to Australia, I went down to see Harry for his beer festival, and we went to Renegade Brewery, and we were having lunch. And how many phone calls did you get whilst we were having lunch?
A few.
About 5.
My favourite moment was when Ed was walking past behind you, and he just nods like that. I was like, sort of thing. That's a known man.
Yeah.
That'd do my fucking Sweden. That just
phone
call after phone call after phone call. But fuck off.
Hey, it's all right. At the minute, my phone doesn't work, so it's been great.
That's because you decided to go out in the solid rain when we were there.
No, it's not because of that. I took it to the phone shop on Monday afterwards. They fixed it, and then I've had a problem with the network, with O2 network since. So I've been in O2 twice over this weekend. Today I was pretty livid after what happened. But yeah, basically my actual phone's fucked. So I need to sort it out.
Hey, hope you're right.
Hi, Rick.
Do you know what? I have no idea how it always takes me so long to figure out how to get onto here. Every time. That app does not like me. I have to go onto the proper webby thing, and oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You got an iPhone, do you think?
I think it's an
I'm on an iPad at the minute, yeah.
Yeah, it does not like Apple. It doesn't like Safari. I don't know why.
We get there in the end.
Yeah. How are you, Rick? All right?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm good. You?
Yeah, mate. I thought I was going to be hanging at my house today because I was up fucking Geordie and Phil till Phil. Geordie fucked off and Phil was on fucking planet fucking whatever. So I was sat with Phil until he kind of finally came back round. And then he's like, right, I'm going to go to bed now. I was like, cool. Like, I didn't want to leave him. I was like, he was fucking well out of it. I don't know what he took, but whatever it was, he was like as a kite. Yeah, he was proper fucking. He was proper. It was like leant back, like shaking. Like, I'm just vibing, man. I was like, all right, as long as you're okay.
I thought he was asleep. I joined on for a bit. I thought he was asleep. I thought he was back, head back like that, asleep.
Yeah. I was on the Hop Edition podcast after party last night till 1:30. And I had to get up this morning and do stuff, so that wasn't. I was drinking whiskey.
I went to bed, and then I woke up about 11 o'clock and thought, I feel okay.
That's good.
I was like, what is this? It's like, I'll take that. So I've not done much, but
I was putting whiskey in my stout. That's the last thing I can remember.
Oh, mate. Whiskey and work, that's what you need to do. Whiskey and work. It's dangerous, that.
he messaged me at 4:00 saying,
Yeah, same.
I'm a snoozy boy.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And then he put, just had trouble with sleep. He said, combination of shift work and beers. He said, I'll be all right. I said, just take it easy, man.
I messaged him because I woke up after I woke up whilst Georgie just finished at like 2, and then I couldn't get back to sleep. So I messaged him and said "sleepy ales?" and he didn't reply back. And it was like quarter past 4 in the morning. He was like, "No, snoozy boy." I was like, "Okay."
No, snoozy boy. Oh shit.
Was that Friday night? Was that or last night?
That was Saturday. Well, I was flying Friday. That's why I couldn't join. I was in the air. I didn't come back till it was like 8:20 in the morning on Saturday.
Yeah.
So
Jack Daniels with Tesco's Fruit Fusion. Interesting.
I love the name Paralytic Zone. That's a great name.
Yeah, flowers and bit. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that think he's got like a bit of sleep apnea, essentially. But they said I think it was. I can't remember what it was now. Somebody said it sounded like he was stopping breathing, which is slightly scary.
You just can challenge the body with less oxygen.
But I mean, if he was as pissed as it sounds like he was. I'm not surprised. Jordy was trying to explain to me something, but he was pissed. He was like, "I've never seen a human being drink so much whilst they sat up without throwing up." But it came in some fucking mumbo jumbo Jordy fucking sentence. Like, I was like, "I'm going to take this sentence and just dissect it into little pieces, try to work out what the fuck he's trying to say to me."
he was quite impressed with my micro snooze and then wake up and ready to drink again.
I've seen you do that, and then the thing is, you have the micro snooze, then you're hyperactive for like maybe 40 minutes, then you're back asleep again.
No, but then we were constantly moving after that. We moved to 2 different pubs, so I was all right.
When you rang me, I was leaving with mum and dad's, and you rang me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to go. I actually needed to leave because I knew full well my phone wasn't going to work, and then I couldn't be on the phone with you. But yeah, he was just being snoozy and sleepy, and then all of a sudden I just
you were sleepy fair,
like a little happy face of.
Oh yeah, you were saying
saw like a little happy face of Sammy, and it was wonderful.
You were saying he was going to be small, but he was bigger than I thought.
Sorry, my dog shit internet.
My actual internet speed is the best it's been for ages. But on stream now, they're like, "Your internet is shit." I was like, "Okay."
I'm trying to get away from the.
And it's like
light,
65 or something.
Probably.
And you jump on the stream, I'll be like, "No, your internet shit, mate."
Yeah, we've got fibre optic, and it's fine with everything apart from StreamYard.
So it's not just me.
Words.
No, I said that. We had ours upgraded per se. We were getting about 40. We're now getting 65ish because we live in bumfuck nowhere. But I jump on stream, it's like, "Your internet connection is unstable." It's like, okay, fucking whatever.
I only get about 60, but fibre optic is outside of our estate, but hasn't come into our estate yet, which is quite annoying.
I don't think we'll ever get it down here unless we move. Then within down
I've got it here. I haven't got it installed yet. So I'm just waiting to get a Sparky in, because when they do the fibre in, they need like 2 sockets in the house.
Yeah.
And I don't have my house is a 70s house, and I don't have many sockets in the house at all. So I'm getting a Sparky to come in to put a few more sockets in, and then I can get it wired in, and then I'll have fibre into the house, which will be a fucking game changer considering I live in the middle of fucking nowhere.
We've had it for a while now, but a company called Up put it in, but it was brilliant. We had no problems. Their customer service was incredible. It was fast. I had no problems with it. And then, but they had a Russian investor, so the government went, "Can't have that." So Virgin took it over, and they are pants,
Yeah.
Their customer service is absolutely shocking. We have to pay more to get the same speed. It's been down 3 times since it took over about 5 months ago. One day it was off for 4 days, and it just kept saying, "I'll be back on in 2 hours." And you can't. All you can talk to is a bot.
Yeah, which doesn't work because you've got no internet.
It's shocking. I mean, I can't tell you. It absolutely drives me mental.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we're lucky to have fibre optic, to be fair. But I mean, it's fantastic, and it's just not what we've been used to. It's just not as. I've had to pay more to get as quick as what we had already. That's because we have three pods.
So
It's quite a long
mate.
house, and I've had to pay more to get a pod because they only give us 2.
Yeah.
So they're not doing. I didn't ask to change, but I've had to pay more because I was made to change anyway. Rant over, sorry. I hate it when you don't get what you want.
Yeah.
We were with BT, and they basically said we can't fulfil the speeds, we can't guarantee you stable connection. You free. Where's the Sky? They've been a little bit slower, but they've always been stable. Which I'd rather be a bit slower, but it'd be actually stay on, because with BT it's cutting off every night. Like, so it's doing my fucking head in.
They keep, our company keep trying to get rid of our landline. I'm like, nope, I want to keep my landline, because if the internet goes down and you have one of these new Wi-Fi phones, you are screwed. Absolutely screwed.
Yeah, they're shit. We got them at work. They're shite. I hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that. We got rid of our landline when we got fibre optic. So this house is 1899. So the walls are like 200 feet thick.
Yeah.
Vodafone, again, I think Vodafone's rubbish as well, because their cover is crap.
I think Vodafone is pretty good. Like, I can't get. I was with 3. Couldn't get any signal.
Yeah.
I went to Vodafone. I can get a signal everywhere around here.
Yeah, you see, I'm looking around because I'm out of contract now. I'm waiting till September because I do my videos on my phone. So I'm waiting for the new iPhone to come out because the camera's a bit bad. And so I'm out of contract, but I am looking around thinking, well, hang on a minute, because I'm going to go to Apple. I think,
Vodafone have just bought O2, I think. They texted me the other day saying
Vodafone's just bought.
It's 3. Sorry, I merged with 3 now complete. We're investing.
They're investing a load of money, aren't they?
£11 billion to
here in
create the
Lincolnshire.
best network. Okay.
Here in Lincolnshire, when I travel around Lincolnshire with my job all the time, so I keep looking at my phone, and there's loads of dead spots.
Yeah.
I've had good experience. So I used to be with 3, then I went to Vodafone, had a terrible time, went with what are they called now? EE, they were awful. And now I'm with ID Mobile, which is a 3 carrier. But I think 3's improved their signals. I used to be able to not get signal in the house. I get 2 bars everywhere now. And mine's at 1920, so the walls are like lead lined.
Yeah, this is invaluable advice, because I don't want to get into another contract. I want to be happy this time. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's just a nightmare. It does me head in. And
Mobile's great as well.
Everywhere, isn't there? I mean, there's masts everywhere you look now, but you still got, 5G in Lincolnshire is a bit rare.
Yeah, pretty rare down here as well.
To be fair, where I live, it's like I get 4G if I'm lucky. But
I end up in Leicester or Nottingham or somewhere, it's 5G everywhere. 5G.
I'm either 5G or 4G plus. It varies. Sometimes it'll drop down or drop up. But
I could get 5G. I wouldn't need to use
ID Mobile.
I get H plus.
H plus.
Yeah, I get H plus.
I got 4G in your house.
I get a G sometimes or an E. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I get E a lot.
It's like WAP speed. Remember WAP?
WAPs, yeah.
Well, a Craig special tonight. They're fucking.
They've changed the can.
It's a citrus one.
Is that the one that comes in the 12-pack or something?
Yeah, it's.
I've got some of them.
Oh, you got the Spa one.
They was like really cheap.
Yeah, that was all right actually. Like for what it was okay.
This is
going light because I drank my body weight in beer last night. I think.
State of Kind do some good stuff.
I still got like Colonel as well from yours, so I didn't drink that much. I drank a load of Murphy's when I came back before I went to Sydney.
I'm on nights tomorrow, so I'm stopping up.
Yes.
Nice. They have Murphy's in the Roebuck now, Adam.
Oh,
that's so
really?
That's Johnny and Ben were drinking it earlier. and I just went straight in for Thatcher's.
Have you had the home bargains one yet? I still think that's better than Murphy's and Guinness.
It's a waiting space in the fridge.
Waiting space.
I hammered through the German lagers this week.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah,
it didn't take long at all. So pretty much had everything. So
did you bring anything back from the Czech Republic or no?
I was in hand luggage, so I didn't bring anything. I just consumed everything when I was out there. I think we averaged out as 10 pints per person per day, and it was pretty heavy.
Yeah, but if you're drinking those Milkos, it's mostly foam anyway.
No,
so
we only had
pints.
we had two. Well, I think we had 3 Milkos, and that was it. But everything else was just, I'd say mainly like Pilsner Urquell. We had one Star. My mind in Star Pramen has been just expanded. Great.
It's because the stuff we get here is brewed in Luton.
Fucking shite. What we get here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because it's brewed here.
And having it there, and it was Star Pramen 11 rather than the one we get.
Yeah.
Oh, just miles
Cheers,
better.
Pam.
Absolutely miles better.
Buddy was terrified that he would never come back, Pam, because he said that he thought he'd accidentally time me out the other week. But so it was a shut up, Siri. Not you, you fucking nosy bitch. yeah, you fucking nose out. Yeah,
It's my birthday at midnight, if we're still up.
I haven't got work. Tomorrow's my last day off work, and then I'm back.
I am my own manager tomorrow. So I'll go in at 8.
Is there no Mr.
He's not back for another week. He's not back for another week, so it's me and Ben. That's it.
That's right. Yeah, but to be fair, if your previous manager was in charge, he wouldn't care either, would he?
No. I was with him this evening as well.
How is it?
Yeah, that was a good chat.
I'm just debating whether I stay up until fucking 2 o'clock to watch the Club World Cup.
It'll be shit.
We're playing the 5th team in the Saudi Pro League. Yeah.
Oh, God.
If you don't beat
14-0.
Yeah.
What time are you up at work tomorrow, Simo?
What's up, right?
What time are you up at work tomorrow?
Well, I'd have to be in until I don't have to log on till 10, which is
I'll be out your bed till 9:30.
If I can fucking peel myself out like 10 to
9:57.
10. Yeah. I can fucking peel myself out of bed about 10 to 10. I'll be right. Make a coffee. And I'll survive.
Harry, have you packed up your YouTube channel?
No, I'm just really lazy in terms of actually doing anything.
You're a bit. You were talking about packing it up, and I told you not to.
Yeah, so I just haven't bothered putting anything up. I've just been kind of enjoying drinking beers at home, sort of thing, and not reviewing beers. And I almost reviewed one yesterday, and then I thought, no.
We were supposed to do a duo review, weren't we, of the Azvex series, and I decided to have a little sleep instead.
Yeah, it's a funny one, like because I've gone through like patches with my old channel. Well, when my old channel got deleted by the world of YouTube, and then having to restart the new channel, I went through probably about 6 or 7 months of good bit of being on TikTok, and then realizing TikTok is an awful place to be, and then kind of going on, restarting YouTube, but doing videos intermittently, and then I really enjoyed not being on YouTube and not having to kind of dissect every beer live sort of thing, or dissect every beer on a video. And then from the benefit of just drinking a beer, you get to dissect a beer over the course of maybe 20 minutes, which is much more enjoyable.
Cheers, buddy.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you was all over it, weren't you? You was absolutely all over it.
To be fair, I mean, the fact that YouTube fucked you over and took down your other channel, I think that'd have killed my fucking interest in general. When you've got like fucking subscribers and things, you're fucking we're taking that away from you now. It was
for the stupidest reason as well.
Yeah, it was
stupidest.
Really
it because he said he was underage, even though he was at university when he started.
Yeah. And I had no, the only, well, I had plenty of evidence to prove that I was, but I was basically fighting against bots. And,
Yeah.
you know, I can't do anything when you're just talking to that sort of
Playing
shit.
Gold Drink.
I
Yeah.
hate bots.
Yeah.
I've not seen
Especially
for-
Virgin bots. Oh, I really hate them.
They've never been touched.
What you just did. Virgin Bots is getting all excited now.
Yeah.
Oh, gentlemen, you've got channels.
I watched the 28 years, pal. I've not seen Sonic yet. I'll wait till it comes out on fucking Sky or somewhere. And then
Is that the third one? Didn't they offer Jim Carrey like $1 billion to do it?
that's insane.
I'm waiting for
He was, like,
28 decades
retired.
later.
That is some
Decade.
fucking Jim Carrey, mate. I mean, he's a good actor, but even if you're in retirement, man, you're gonna get a few billion. But yeah, fuck it, I reckon I can get out of bed for a few days.
What?
You know,
Jim Carrey is like a zombie or something like that.
No, he was in Sonic.
yeah.
He's Doctor. He's Doctor. What's his name? Isn't he in Sonic? Doctor. Robotnik.
Eggman.
Yeah. Yeah, he was retired, and then he said for the third one they just offered him like ridiculous amount of money. He just went, "Oh, I'll do that film and then retire again."
Can you blame him? I mean,
Yeah, no, they offered him like stupid money, like millions and millions and millions to do it.
Chicken feed.
there's it's like
What we going next?
There's fucking loads of them. isn't there,
Skull.
Jurassic-
I've got Skull.
Well, I've got Skull, if you want to.
I've got Colonel Murphy's Australian beer.
What kernel have you got? I've got a kernel table beer in the fridge that you
I
gave
did.
me.
I did the Colonel. I had table beer before I came on. I've got the IPAs, half brick in a big bottle.
I think I might have half
export
brick.
stout from Colonel.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I've got the vatted porter as well.
It's sat on the fucking side for about a month.
Yeah, it was in a 500, Harry. It's the different hop blend than I had last time.
Well, this is probably an old one, this one then. It is. 30 bottled of 30th of Jan.
Oh yeah, that sounds like an old one.
I think you still bought it though.
Oh, maybe it was. Let's have a look. Go.
Last time I bought any kernel was like in November or something.
Yeah, it's right at the bottom. Yeah, the wrong one.
What are you drinking, Rick? Homebrew, I assume. Ooh. Oh yeah, I want to check you just showing the can.
Yeah, no, I've had some homebrew earlier. I've just got some cheeky ones, and I've just brought them down from the fridge in the kitchen down to here. I've got a beer cold session in here.
Drink off,
I've
Rick.
just chucked them in there.
Yeah,
I've got a little
500.
kicking about, to be fair, but
Sorry.
I was chatting to Rate My Beer the other day, and he said that through Colch's back, they're coming to the perfect draft, which could be interesting.
Mm.
If that will shift some fucking units if that comes, because people.
Original culture.
That used to be in the pub I used to work in. That was our big like bottle beer sale. That was the biggest one.
my next beer on tap is going to be a
Nice.
Colch.
Oh, okay.
kegs just waiting for a tap.
Harry, the only big kernels I've got are Pale Ale Zaka and Pale Ale Mosaic Eclipse.
Are they
I had
from the Lake
the
District? Are they
Colonel.
drinking the Lake District?
Colonel.
Yeah.
London.
No, London.
Oh, in London.
Bermondsey, London.
I had the Azaka on Friday night.
Okay.
It was what I would say is coming off the IPAs I'd had. So I had the
1019.
Crush, I had the Crush, the Citra, then a 1019, and then hit the standard Azaka. The Azaka was a bit of a drop. I'll be honest with you. Well, and then I had fucking 5 German lagers before it as well, which was magical. And a Rauch beer as well.
You should have the Pale Ale Mosaic Eclipse, and I'm sure I've got one there for you.
It's one thing I can't get into, man. Like Rauch beer, I
couldn't. I thought the smokiness was too much, and it tastes like fucking, smoked sausages and stuff like that. I really struggled with them, and then until eating smoked sausages out in Germany, out in Czech more recently, my mind has changed.
The Czechs do some good beer.
I spent loads of time in Prague.
Yeah.
And there was some. You used to walk in some of the pubs in the back streets. You walk in, I could get the smell of malt. And you walked in, there was like 3 or 4 vessels, and then you went to the bar. And they were serving their own beer. And you're like, they sat outside and just bought you a bit of paper, and they kept, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
At the end of it, you looked and you went, bloody hell, I've had a few. But it's like the bill was like, no money.
It's pennies, isn't it? So I went out a week last Monday, and I came back on a Friday, and it was, I think there was 4 of us, and most days, like I was saying to Adam earlier, most days we worked out we'd had basically about 10, 11 beers most days. But it was one of my favourite places where we went to was up the top of the steps by the cathedral or by the monastery sort of thing. And we just sat down. He goes, yeah, you sit there, all you sit there, bang. And then we were like 4 Kurzels, tick, 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 tick. 4 Pilsner Eccles, tick, 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 tick. And then, doing the lines and stuff. And I think what we spent was for the food, for the schnitzel, it was like 9 kroner, so for 9 quid or something like that. And then for the beer, it was probably about £15 each or something, and we'd have maybe about 4 or 5 rounds in there. It's just nuts. So for a pint, it's about £1.50.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's 11 years ago. I mean, we had IVF in Prague. So we had 2 stints out there, quite a reasonable amount of time. And so you probably get lots of ringing about, so you get to know the place.
Those are the days.
That's an impressive time.
I'm just halfway through doing an order with Maverick Brewing.
Maverick Brewing, I've never heard of them.
Just you can only get it on the website. It's Hoddy, small independent brewery. He's got a full-time job, and he has this brewery.
Nice,
but
it's hard to do.
It's £5. It's I think the cheapest one's like £5 a can. But I've not seen anybody do a YouTube review on it, so I'm just having a look, getting a few in, and just, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm at £62 at the minute.
Jim, it's not been too far from 90 Fahrenheit in the UK. This place must, especially down south, I think they've been getting kind of 30-ish. It's been kind of high 20s here. And
it was 68.2 on the brew deck the other day. I was fucking pasteurizing myself for a couple of hours. And it was highly unpleasant.
Yeah, it's been a bit fucking toasty, hasn't it? My mum's like, do you want to go out next weekend? I was like, if it's like this, no, because the last place I want to be is stuck in a fucking pub full of other people when it's fucking like 26 degrees. Like, I can't think of anything fucking. Like, it's my birthday. Like, well, you go out. I was like,
just come and dig the mash tun out for me. You'd love it.
I played golf on Friday, and I shouldn't be allowed out in that heat, really. Not in the open. I'm ginger. I was at work on nights. They didn't get below 16 degrees. They shouldn't let me out in it, really.
I've seen a few things actually online. It's like Americans that come to the UK, like the UK's built to be warm, like all the fucking houses, even like the underground and that, like, and they were like, imagine being stuck on the fucking underground in 25-degree heat. It's like apparently it broke down or something, didn't it? And they had to a lot of people had to walk or something. Or something went wrong. One of the tubes in London fucking broke down, and they basically had to walk or something.
Biggie, have you frozen, or is it really still on your nose?
I don't know anything about beer, and this is giving me something to do. It's really hard to see the still.
It's the sweat holding that, isn't it?
But it is nice and cozy in my basement. It's a little bit cooler, but it's extremely hot. I was thinking today.
There we go. This sort of stuff was evacuated London train passengers forced to walk on the tracks on the hottest day of the year. It's lovely. It's still fucking
Melts part of the train, isn't it?
In the door with people, I would definitely get the rage virus.
fucking hell, buddy. Yeah, honestly,
Wait,
I
think he's in a box.
it's just buddy, just internet. If I take the echo cancellation off, it sounds better, but then it echoes like a motherfucker.
You see, still your audio out, buddy.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, crap! I'm in my basement.
Are we all getting ready for another week then? Monday tomorrow?
Yeah, it's my mum's birthday next weekend, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah. Tuesday to Friday for me.
I'm on days next weekend.
Yeah. I'm on all days next week.
I've got
all day.
I've got Monday, Tuesday night, and then I've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday day. But I've got 8 days after that, so.
I'd imagine, Jim, yeah. Good.
Rick, when there's like a festival and things like that summer, you must get a lot of heat injuries and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, we get, so we're quite close to the coast. Mablethorpe, Ingham's Chapel, Skegness. The trouble is, every day in the summer is like a weekend. Because, when people are on holiday, they drink. Every day.
He'll be picking up fucking Paul and Michelle in a few months.
Yeah, no. He's
Yeah.
been talking to me, actually. He's already been talking to me. He wants to get together. I mean, I don't exactly know where he's moving to. I hope it's not Skegness, because blooming heck.
Yeah, I think he did tell
would
me
be there.
that.
I've done
He said to
Skeggy.
me, I think he said that I want to put Skegness on the map. I was like, it's already on the fucking map, mate. I was like,
Not for the right
It's been on the
reasons.
map and been removed for valid reasons.
Oh, God, yeah.
Well, I've got a guy coming to see me on Thursday that I chat to on the Hop Edition podcast after party. He's been touring the UK on holiday, and he lives in. Let me just have a look. He lives in the Netherlands,
okay.
and he's in Mablethorpe at the minute. I was like,
Oh, fucking Jesus.
"You in Mablethorpe? You've come all the way from the Netherlands, and you're stopping in Mablethorpe." I mean, that's got to be a disappointment, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe
Easily.
thought was coming from Skegness, but
I mean, I've done Skeggy and I've done Blackpool. My next my next place to go to further depress myself is Great Yarmouth. It's on the list.
Take care, Rebecca.
And by the way, hello, Jason B. Flat and Cindy.
So I like Devon and Cornwall. It's just a long way from me.
But it's full of fucking emmets, is what we call them.
There's some good beer though.
Yeah. Well, a whole load of my mates are all Cornish, because I haven't met a few of them. Good lads. Good Cornish men.
Yeah.
Real Cornish men as well.
Animals. They're all animals.
A good few years ago, I can remember I toured Scotland on the motorbike with a couple of mates for a week. We camped, and it was just like, oh my! We stopped on Loch Ness for 2 nights, and the midges was horrible. So the next year we did Devon and Cornwall on the motorbikes for a week, but we stayed in B&Bs. I ate Cornish pasty every day. I drank some really, really good beer. Really good beer.
Nice.
That's where he's staying, right? Where he's moving to.
That's not so bad.
Now, are you Is it the 20th that they announced the Blues games, Harry?
Probably, yeah. Well, this week I think it comes out, isn't it? 20
Yeah.
Thursday or something.
Is it? What day are we on today? Oh, it's the 22nd. It's already out, isn't it? Is it not the 20th?
No, it's next week.
I've seen videos, Pam, of the midges up in Scotland.
Is that the Premier League 20th? I'm getting them mixed up.
Premier
Pam,
League's
we
out,
had a
isn't it?
whole dry week, apart from when we stopped at McDonald's in Glasgow. It's the only time it rained all week. We're really lucky.
Sorry.
Yeah, the exact is a bit the. What one you got there, Harry?
A dark ale. Oh, lively. The Export India Porter.
All right, I got that somewhere.
Which be Amarillo hops inside of it. Ingredients: water, hops, and sugar. I wish Colonel would stop fucking priming their beers. You don't need to prime your beers because what happens is you end up with this.
Yeah,
It's just fucking annoys the shit out of me.
Up in Scotland, that's what it's like in mid-season. Just literally fucking covered in the bastards.
Oh,
That's just horrific, isn't it?
Oh, that's terrible.
I just couldn't. Yeah.
They have them here, but not so much. But up in Maine and New Hampshire and stuff, sometimes they get really bad. Those black flies, those naff, whatever they are, man.
Is it like,
And they go like right through your netting and everything.
we're up as
I got
close as
sweet blood as well.
there's a place in town which is like called Mr. Joe's. That was fucking pretty popular. It just depends whereabouts you are, I suppose. But I mean, in this day and age, you just go fucking deliver it.
Mr. Joe's used to be good, and then it was like when I was there, this just people just got food poisoning there, like tens of people in one go. So everyone stopped going there.
Well, there's Yum Yums, I think it is, and which is fucking. We used to go to warehouse, and you come out of your warehouse, and there's fucking. There was a little like fucking kebab shop, and that's where you just go to because it was easy to access.
Biggie, Buddy, why the long face?
So you had to have a haircut, so he's not happy.
Chase has been scalped this week. He's proper all shorn now.
I keep calling Buddy Biggie, because he's Buddy.
Biggie.
I can't get it the right way around.
Biggest
Call
smalls.
me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
My granddad used to say that to me.
I'm probably as old as your granddad.
You're not. Bet you're younger than me.
I'm older than Mr. B. I don't know about if I'm older than you.
Oh,
I'm still like all over the place from that horrible sour thing.
I can't believe I did 9 pints of that Ultra Peak last night. That's fucking ridiculous. It's only 4.5%, but it was that hard. I had a couple in the afternoon, and then I sat on my journey like fucking pint, gone fucking.
9 pints of what? Sorry.
Orchard Pig cider it is. It's just
Orchard Pig. Fucking Jesus! My ex used to drink that.
It was just cheap and fucking cheerful, and it was like freezing cold. And I was like, that shit's just gonna fucking evaporate. It's just gone. Okay.
That cider they make, it goes right down you and through you.
It makes you piss like a racehorse.
Yeah.
I got some
It's
Thatcher's Gold came in the shopping the other day because I like a Guinness or a Brewdog Black Heart or something with half and half. I mean, my father-in-law comes around like that. So nice because they have inches at the golf club. Where after a 30-degree round of golf, they have inches. I like a part of inches just.
It's all right.
Or have something else. Because it's nice and refreshing and
Rick likes a few inches. Yeah.
It's not too bad. Because it is quite sweet, isn't it? The inches. It's not too bad.
Like the Orchard Pig, is it
but it's freezing cold. It's colder than anything they have on the bar.
Yeah.
I think I had it at 1 degree. It's like that's just fucking literally evaporates pretty much. Like just.
It was a golf club. So when I was working for Still Hill Brewery,
Yeah,
back in the early days of my brewing life. There was a golf club, Dorridge Golf Club, I think it is, and they used to, well, Shirley Golf Club it might have been, and they used to serve their cask ales at 6 degrees because the guys were coming straight off the course and they want cask beer and they would always have it nice ice cold for them. And I was just like, it's basically it's almost keg temperatures for cask beer, and it makes a lot of sense.
You see, we're the home of Bateman's. Everybody knows Bateman's around me. So everything has to be Bob Arnott's, they know. Especially the older guys.
Rosy Nosy. I used to drink Rosy Nosy a bit at Christmas.
I think I've got a flashy pub clip somewhere with the nose
with the flashes. I remember
with the battery in the back.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so you've got Milestone Brewery as well around there as well.
I'll tell you what we have got. We've got a lot of independents. I mean, I live at Woodall Spa, and up the road, where I work is Horncastle. It's 10 minutes away. There's a brewery in Horncastle. There's a brewery in Billinghay where my mum and dad live. That's 15 minutes away. There's small brewery. I mean, even Bateman's, it's still an independent family-owned business. It's 150 years of it they celebrated this year. I mean, it's still owned by the same family. Luckily, it hasn't been taken over. So there isn't any commercial breweries around me. They are all family-owned. I mean, the one in Horncastle is run by 2 girls whose dad has a pub, and they've just set it up in the back. I mean, and it's all over here. I mean, it's great. It's just brilliant. I love it.
Yeah. Do you know who the new brewer is at Bateman's? Because I knew Buster was the head brewer for a bit of time. I don't know who's there now.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
It's an Italian chap, wasn't he?
Who's there at the minute, because he set up Salem, didn't he? So there's a subsidiary of Bateman's. The craft beer side of things is it's set up a company. There's a side company called Salem's Brewery, which does the craft bits. But I don't know who took over. Because we have a train. We have a train. It goes through Lincolnshire. That it's called the beer train. Once a Thursday a month or something. You get on this beer train. They have bands on the train and beer from Bateman's. So you travel to Bateman's Brewery. It picks up all the way through Lincolnshire. You go to Bateman's Brewery to this. I don't think it's the tour. I think it's just a night out, and then it picks you back up and drops you off again.
Nice.
Brilliant.
I want to do it.
I mean, where would you get that anywhere else?
There's a beer train up in Newcastle. I know for sure. Because I've
Llangollen Brewery do one.
Llangollen Brewery.
Yeah, they do one as well. But that's not only in the autumn.
There's one in Yorkshire.
There's one in Lancashire near Rawtenstall. They do one. 2 different breweries do that up that way. I think it's 3Bs and someone else. They do it together, and you go, and they're both stops on the train. And there's pubs that they service as well on the route. But then they have casks on the train as well.
Picard did it once. He did the beer train or something at some point, and he tried to review multiple places on it, and he was in a state, which sounds like a bit of a laugh. I think that'd be good fun.
Yeah. The Llangollen one, it only goes to Llangollen Brewery. It stops on the way, but they have guest cask on the train.
Yes, yeah. Arguably, there's a transport tour across the Isle of Man. It's not just a not just a railway.
Different variants of transport, yeah.
What was it?
I find it weird.
Car, steam, locomotive,
electric
tram,
electric
and
tram.
bus, taxi, then bus, wasn't it?
Does anybody watch Slurpy Dave on YouTube?
Oh yeah.
We met Slurpy when we went
I've been picked up by from the airport from him. Yeah.
Yeah, he picked us up at Alaman Airport.
You are proper A-listers, you guys, aren't you?
No.
I've just subscribed to you, Adam. I don't know how I missed you.
I don't know. Everyone misses me. That's a good thing. You want to miss me?
Why the fuck do Bateman's not be like a mixed
Because they're a regional brewery and they like to sell things in 24 packs.
Yeah, it's like
Makes
if you want to
sense.
buy them, you got to buy them in 12. It's like,
Yeah.
you fucking
And you
want
fucking
to-
12.
It probably, Josh, it'd probably be better for me to buy it because they sell it in the co-op. You could buy your selection in the co-op and ship
Oh,
it out.
they do. Yeah.
Probably be cheaper for you.
They're like, yeah, it's like, oh, do you want to buy our beers? Yeah, buy 12. It's like, fucking hell, mate. It's steady on fucking.
I'll tell you what, it's good. XP and triple XP, I love it. I love it. Like I love the air that I breathe.
The other one I've had, I think, is the Victory. I think they do it in Morrison's.
Yeah,
Yeah. They used to do the Harvest one as well. in
yeah.
Morrison's.
Harvest Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alaska, good to see you, bro.
And hello to the missus.
But yeah, I've not seen.
Maybe I can send you some. Seriously, Josh, we'll talk about it. Maybe I can send you some. I mean, I've
I don't mind. Just let me know, and I'll send you the money over. You know,
I've just
let me know how
bought
it is.
a bottler so I can bottle my beer from the keg. That's
cool.
my birthday present to myself. Comes in this kit. So I used to do bottle conditioned beer, but it's so unpredictable. Where now I can get it out the keg already carved up and counter pressure fill it. So I might be
You
able
got
to
hand capper as well.
get some stuff together and my beer and send it to you.
Have you got
Such
hand
a
capper
fan.
as well?
Yeah, I mean, I've got swing top bottles, I've got some pet bottles, I've got a capper with some glass bottles. I mean, I'd rather put it in glass bottles, but I just don't trust any courier because they don't treat my beer like I want them to treat my grandma.
Yeah.
You just gotta pack the hell out of it.
No.
I found that like when I've shipped stuff to America, you've gotta really just pack the hell out of it.
I've got some blow up things.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
all right.
bottles.
Them they're just a bit cumbersome.
Yeah, they are. But I mean, I haven't been sending out any beer miles for ages because I just found bottle conditioned beer has been an absolute nightmare for me, and I just wouldn't do it anymore. But now I've got my counter pressure bottler, I might venture back into it.
I used to really enjoy stuff from Hotworks. For some reason, they just don't go online anymore. All the beers are online.
Have they gone bust? Because I've not seen
No.
anything from them from ages.
They're in the bottle shop, but they're a bit. I almost tried to think of bust. Like they're not selling online in this day and age is crazy. Like because they're so small, they're on that an industry setting bump up nowhere.
Yeah. Well, it's what used to be Beer Brothers, wasn't it? And then they got bought out.
There's always stuff like at the tap room, but the fucking tap room, if you go there, you're stuck there because it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. There's nothing else near there, you know.
They had that bar in town, didn't they, as well, and that's gone.
Yeah. It's a shame, really, but... And then you've got, like, freaking Chain House who are doing really well, you know.
Yeah.
They do.
As soon as Chain House start canning again, they're going to absolutely smash the back doors in some places. I wish they were originally canning at Rivington. I just don't think Rivington have any capacity at all for them now.
I think when they very first started up, they used to sell the beers in the corner shop.
Yeah.
I think I did when I first started the channel. I think I did a couple, like one. It was, and I was like, you never think at the time. I thought, yeah, maybe they go somewhere, maybe they won't. But and look where they are now. They're fucking, you know, they're massive now. So
you just need to buy a canning line.
What size kit was it?
Chain House.
Chain House with the fat.
Tiny. We were in there. We were playing darts, weren't we? And you were laughing because they had the.
Oh yeah, no way. It was just. Yeah,
really
that's just. I remember now. That's just head in hand sort of mixed fermentations going to occur one day. Sort of.
They did a collaboration with Drop Project, and it was a 6% New England IPA, and it was very nice.
Yeah, but
I reckon
that was on that Drop Project though.
I reckon they could probably absolutely be on the lower end of the scale, but probably go down to Staffordshire bottling.
Bottling, they won't bottle.
And canning. They Staffordshire do canning as well, but they
fly something in my eye.
But they don't pasteurize, which is fine, and we should go with their model.
They were I'd say they were canning at Rivington, but Rivington got no capacity at all now. And they were just taking up roads as excess capacity. And that's why they were at 500 mils.
Didn't like one of the guys from Rivington go track or something, and then like what? Didn't they like one went one way and the other guy went the other way? Some shit, didn't they?
So the guy from State of Kind has now gone to Rivington because the Rivington brewer is the co-owner, and he's taken a step back.
Okay.
And now the old brewer from Sure Shot has now gone to State of Kind.
Yeah.
It's like a really weird transfer, that.
Yeah.
I know that Rob said that he wasn't surprised, he said, because he said Rob knows him. I think he said that he was at Cloudwater, wasn't he, originally?
Yeah.
And he went to fucking Sure Shot, and then he was like, obviously got fed up or bored or wanted to do something different.
Yeah. But they weren't offering big money at State of Kind, so I don't understand why he went there.
I don't think he's going there for money, sort of thing. I think he's like probably that far into his career, because he's been brewing for clearly 20, 30 years. He's probably not wanting to make money, but it's, if I was, I don't know, I guess late 40s, maybe early 50s, I'd be wanting to make more than fucking 28 grand a week, 28 grand a year, a week, happily.
28 grand a week, fucking where do I sign?
Okay. It seemed a bit odd, but I suppose he's it just seemed a bit odd.
So Harry, Adam, are you both in the industry then? Sorry, I don't know if
I'm not.
Harry, I haven't chatted to you before. I watched you on YouTube, but I've never chatted to you before.
Yeah, I've been a brewer professionally for 10 or 9 years now.
Because you never said about your, when I watched your videos, I mean, you never talked about your backstory or anything, did you? Not when I watched.
Yeah, no. So I was at uni in Nottingham.
Take care, Bob.
I did architectural technology at university. Discovered beer halfway through, and fell down this trap of YouTube and whatnot. But ultimately, kind of decided that I wanted to become a brewer, because I'd brewed 3 or 4 batches of homebrew, and I thought that was a great idea to do that. So then I started working for Sill Hill Brewery. Basically, went in as literally just doing cask washing, racking, really basic, simple jobs. I worked there for 2 years, worked my way up to kind of head brewer, because there was, not much roles between that business. And then I went to go and work for Browsing Kitchen, and I was split initially between the Sutton Coldfield and the Lichfield site. I was also offered to do the Nottingham site. I was living in Coventry at the time, so it didn't really matter which one I went for. But I got positioned at Sutton Coldfield. I was there for 1.5 years, and then I came down south to Ramsbury Brewery, and I've been down here for 6 years now.
Cool. That's a great story.
What's your new job role, Harry? Because you're not just head brewer anymore.
Brewery operations manager is what I am.
There you go.
So
have you got a new YouTube channel? I don't know about that.
No, it's still it's a new YouTube channel, but it's still called Blue Nose Beer Reviews.
Okay.
But it's
because the old one has disappeared. I didn't know that story either.
Yeah.
I've just looked at it because you was when I started watching YouTube. You was one of the first amongst that I watched. I mean, you was all over it, weren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you did look really young then. But obviously, there's been a thing that I've missed from that the video, the channel was taken down. I didn't know that. Yeah,
I think the channel got taken down a year, 2 years ago, something. Definitely 2 years ago, I think it was.
Just after COVID.
Yeah. I remember getting a whole load of messages from YouTube saying, copyright. What's it?
That's bizarre though, because obviously you have to send in ID. Like when if you ever get like fucking monetized or anything, they literally ask for fucking ID. Here's my government issued ID.
Back then, YouTube was a completely separate thing. Like Google Hangouts was the thing that you did your live streams and whatnot on. So Google and YouTube were completely separate. So I set it up as a business account because I was doing paid reviews to an extent. Not very many, but I'd been offered quite a lot in my early time. So I thought, well, we might need to make this kind of tax exempt sort of thing. And so I set it up as a business account. And I couldn't, as a result, select an age because it was a business. And so I just kind of like ran with it for ages, and then tried to change my age, and took it to one of my mates' computer whiz. And I said, how do you change my age? How do you actually input your age? He said, you can't do it because that's the way your channel's set up. And I said, they keep giving me these kind of like, strikes saying that I'm too young. And promoting underage drinking was what it was basically suggesting. I was like, it's me. I'm the fucking guy in the video sort of thing. I know I look young. It's just my skincare routine by standing next door to the mash tun every day. But yeah. And then ultimately it went because I had so many strikes against it.
I've refound you. We've reconnected.
Grand. I was going to say, because I remember you, because I think the whole homebrewing scene is completely disintegrated compared to what I remember it being. Like Red Dog. Obviously, I know where Red Dog is nowadays, but he's gone to it. And then there was Harry Brew. I still, I don't chat to Harry Brew.
Well, he's bobbed over. He's left his wife, hasn't he? So
yes, yeah. There's Homebrew Tom as well. Don't know where he's gone.
No, the ginger apples ginger. I've been talking to him this week after I've been pushing him to get another video out because I'm BrewTube official on Facebook. I'm an admin I'm a moderator on there.
Yeah.
And he's an admin on there, so we chat a bit. I'm like, you've got to get. I am going to hound you until you get another video out. He sent me a message going, "Oh, we sat in the garden drinking a beer," and I went, "Get your bleeding camera out, please." And he went, "I've got my shirt off." I'm like, I'm not going to stop. I'm restraining orders are really hard to get hold of now, apparently, because it was they're the original ones. Rusty. I love Rusty.
Yeah, Rusty.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The original guys that I watched for a year to learn how to brew before I even bought an all grain setup. That's what I did. That's how I learned to brew.
Yeah. It's but who was the guy who did the chugs as well? I can't remember. Obviously, Red Dog did chugs as was fucking the master of them. I can't remember who it was who set up the chug challenges and stuff.
It was blah 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 blah. His picture on his YouTube had a bulldog.
Yeah.
The extent of my homebrewing is a pinter, which I'm not even fucking set up yet. It's been sat behind me for 2 weeks now, and I'm just getting around to fucking.
Because I remember Peter Clueless Drinker. He did Casual Smokers Collective now it's called, but he basically drew on from that and then started this whole chug phenomenon.
Chug challenge,
yeah.
Peter can't chug though.
Chug.
I know, but Peter was one of the first people who tried to kind of move it in. I can't chug.
I've been in a pub where you can chug better than
I can't do it. Fucking Buddy can just make them fucking disappear. I've never known people to chug like it.
See, I started watching Clive Cutter and the Old Git. I mean, the Old Git, bless him, he's passed away now, but I mean, they was the first two that I went into. Clive Cutter and the Old Git, Old Git brewer. And like I say, I made wine with my granddad and my dad from being 4, maybe younger. And I've been doing kits all my life. As soon as I was old enough, I started making kits. And I watched YouTube for a year to learn how to do all grain before I even bought the kit to do it. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, I did 2 25 litres and then moved on to 1600.
Then went professional. That is a great story.
It was a bit of a jump, I'll be honest with you. It was a bit of a jump.
This bloke can fucking chug, mate.
Oh yeah. He's got the gag reflex.
He's a fucking...
Delaney. Somebody Delaney, wasn't it?
This man is a fucking animal, mate. I just...
Oh, let's have a look.
And that's pop. That can't do it.
It was somebody Delaney.
That's hard with soda. That's really hard with soda.
That's a lot of fucking soda. Yeah.
Have you seen
he's got to be full of wind.
Who was on that video that chugged a bottle of whiskey and then fell through a door?
Oh, right. Not the
surprised.
not the one that I have of those scaffolding
Yeah.
lads.
The scaffolding lad, yeah.
They're not beer people at all. But
No, they're not. He chugs
some-
a bottle of scotch, doesn't he? And then
Bottle of Grants,
and then he goes through one of those corrugated steel
it's like
doors.
5 minutes later.
I saw a video of like a teenage kid. He tried to jug a can of salsa. They got most threat, and then the intense pain hit him and he panicked and he turned around and he ran into a garage door. Clotheslined himself.
That can't be good for you, can it? Like, I mean, that's like alcohol poisoning level shit. Fucking just chugging about the whiskey.
I
But he was
saw
dead.
a reel today on Facebook. And it was some British a beer festival is next weekend, and it was last year's footage going. Remember, it's the beer festival next weekend, and it was some CCTV footage of this guy wandering up the street, going, "Please drink responsibly." He was going left, right, but then somebody came left and right and just fell in a hedge. Right, and he was looking at this guy thinking, "That's
It was Nottingham Beer Festival
this
this
guy
weekend.
came
Wasn't it?
straight across.
Was it Raggy?
That's what I'm saying.
I seen a bloke last weekend on Father's Day walking back. He was about 6, like walking back from the pub. He was like pissed like he went dancing. It was like one of these games where you control like all them at once. He was like, "Fuck, absolutely off, fucking nut." I was like, he was fucked. He's like, I was like, man, I think R5, so he must have been on it.
Reggie can drink as well. You can have a few.
Yeah, for a little fella, yeah.
He made a mess of himself, didn't he? Was it a couple of years ago when he?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't know what happened, did he?
He, was like
He lives in Arnold, and he walked back from city centre.
A long way.
As a right mission.
He's done his orange juice wine this week with his turbo.
Takes
Hey,
me back
someone,
to
let me interrupt you.
the prune wine days.
I'm taking off. Good to see you.
See you later, buddy.
Yeah, buddy, mate.
I'll talk to you in a bit.
That's all right.
Yeah, I struggle to keep up with Raggy because he just has so much content coming out. I can't. I don't have enough days off work to watch them all. I try and keep up, but that's a lot of content, that isn't it?
It's good bit of doing.
He's supposed to be slowing down as well.
He puts like
Yeah, I know.
three or four things out a day. It's like, holy shit, bro. So,
Excuse me.
Yeah, I might have a catch up in the week at some point. It's been a bit busy at the minute to watch some of this stuff.
yeah, there's a guy I follow a guy now called Pete. He was at the Nottingham Beer Festival and he said there was some fucking monstrous beers on.
I very briefly I saw a little clip of Great British Pub Crawl.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Of him,
Damo, I saw that.
Going on to having, I'd like the Damo one was video. It was like Danger Ale, man. Being as a fucking 12.5% whatever.
He gets a lot of shit, but I don't think people know his backstory. The Great British Pub Crawl. And
I don't. Yeah, I think he's actually a really nice guy. He seems a really lovely guy. And after some of my mates up in Newcastle who've spoken to him, he seems to be a really lovely guy as well. So
he made a lot. He's made a lot of money himself prior to any of this. He ran a wrestling
like that.
Yeah, he ran a wrestling promotion called Hope Wrestling, and he was wrestling TV channel. He was part of that as well, and he also had like a security business as well. It's like people go, oh, he's much off the state. I'm like, he's not. He's like a self-made guy, and then just went, sod it, I'm just going to do this.
Yeah.
I know Tartarus have said that their Abaddon is back tomorrow. It's his 17% Imperial Stout.
Ooh, that's a lot of tax.
That's a lot of ABV. That
17% fucking hefty.
You see, it's funny one. Like I can't hit my high ABV stuff nowadays. Like I'm gone. I'm dead to high ABV. All I want is lots of sessionable lagers.
What you on now, Rick?
Oh, no, I'm not even going to show you.
Oh, go on. Is it Punk IBA?
I'm going to after this. I've put late last night a keg kick. Like I say, I was on a Hopetition podcast live. And
Not going to show us.
I'm really not showing you because you'll be good. I'll get loads of alcohol. I put a lemon drop Pilsner on It's
Yeah.
been sat here for 3 months. And I still don't know what it's like or whether it's clear. So I was just going to try that, but I thought I'll just have this first.
If it's not clear after 3 months, it's not going to get clear, is it?
But I moved it last night.
Oh, right, okay.
So I put it in the kegerator last night.
These issues you don't have to worry about when you're using isinglass.
Browse hole. Yeah, no, I don't use
Yeah.
anything like that. I just cold crash. I've used the new the sweet release yeast. I've got my pale ale in there at the minute, cold crashing. It's looking pretty good actually. I think we're ready, nearly ready to keg, but
Nice.
work's getting in the way, so I'll have to have 2 more days.
Yeah, that's
It's got
not
down
how
to
it works.
1.6 as well. in the weather.
That's not how it works. It might. I got on today. I went to check the beer today, and I'm 1028.6. I was like, yeah, that's tomorrow's job. And
So
so
I've not got any glycol or anything. I'm still ink burned
Yeah.
with the fridge, old school. I am.
No, that's
I
how I do it at home. When
I am far
if-
from professional. I always say on my videos, don't follow what I'm doing because I fudge it as I go along. I just enjoy it.
See, that's the more fun that you get to have at home, and that's what I really miss. And even so, like small breweries to an extent get to have this fun. I was having a chat with Mysterious Brewery a couple of weeks back, picking up beer for the beer festival, and the guy was saying, "Yeah, we're basically 2 guys. You know, we've worked in IT. We bought the brewery off another guy. We've changed the name to Mysterious Brewery." And you know, we what we want to do now is take the breweries kind of to the next level. And I was like, "You're at the fun stage. You're at the fun stage. Keep it at the fun stage. Don't worry about trying to, commercialize the business. As long as you can keep it ticking over, covering its arse sort of, thing with the business. Obviously, you want to make money. I get that.
It was
Try-
that.
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Stiegel, Sainsbury's, yeah. My
I
mates are
think
buying the
that's
shit out of it
why
at the minute.
the more subscribers you get as well. I think that's why it upsets me when I get a bit of a crappy comment because I am still only doing it for a bit of fun and a hobby.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking it too seriously. But I think when you get a few subscribers, people start think you should be doing it a bit more professionally, and you get people going in making horrible comments, don't you? And I'm like,
fuck off.
I know.
Block them.
But I'm a bit of a sensitive soul, mate.
Maybe not.
I'm a sensitive soul.
I appreciate your input, but I don't really give a shit.
I
so-
know, but I am just doing it for a giggle. I just do it for a hobby because I enjoy it. That's all. People who just happen to be following me. I don't know. I mean, the mental. I don't know why anybody would do it, but yeah. But the more followers you get, the people seem to take it more seriously. They expect more, don't they?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm no different than when I did my first video. I'm still doing it the same. I'm fudging it as I go along.
But you've got like way more chance to experiment and have fun. Because you're not actually you're not going to. I'm talking about professional brewers, but you're not making money out of it or anything like that. You're going to have way more fun at your sort of scale. You can piss around, do whatever you want.
Yeah, I haven't got to do my 3 core beers every fortnight, have I?
No.
I've also got this. That
You don't have to do salsa accreditation every 3 months. Trolltunga, good beer.
which is
Buxton.
it's the artwork that sold me. I thought that it's like a fucking.
I'm not a big fan of sour IPAs.
Sippers.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of sour particularly.
Oh, I like sours, but not sour
Oh.
IPAs. Be one or the other. Don't be both.
Yeah.
Oh, which kernel are you going for?
The Pale Ale, Mosaic, and Eclipse.
That being
Oh
said,
yeah,
I've got
that next. I'll have that in a minute.
Sorry, man.
I'm just finishing the Izaka.
we did them sour sweet things last night, and I've got a blister out of my roof of my mouth, which is rather annoying.
Whoa.
Chubby's back. Chubby, you should be in bed, surely. It's fucking.
Philby, I hope you enjoyed your ales the other night.
Oh, it's very pale.
No
Very, very
worries,
pale.
Stephen, mate.
What you're on the same one?
That's a proper farmer for you, that,
Yeah.
innit? Stop for a diesel top up, still doing silage here.
Oh, good man.
It's very,
Good man.
very pale. That.
Take it easy,
I don't know
Stephen,
how I
mate.
feel about Eclipse.
Eclipse.
Yeah.
it seems to be one of those hops that just kind of fills out.
Makes the numbers up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I did watch tonight. I think he's one of your mates, Simo, isn't he? The craft beer basics.
Oh, Rowie.
Oh,
Rowie, fucking
He did.
Jesus.
Rowie. Everyone knows Rowie.
Rowie
He did
is
a West
fucking
Lever and
bonkers,
12.
mate.
Is it a West Lever and 12? Is it?
Wesley
Where you have to
12.
go
Oh, yeah.
pick it up from the monastery? Well, he didn't. He got it from a bottle shop. But
Rowie is he's a unique character.
Yeah.
well, I've got one in. I found one in the cupboard that a mate gave me, and I've got an 8.
Mm.
He paid
I don't
£20 for it.
So sometimes Rowie
Might
says
just sell
things to agitate other people, and I just call him out on it.
And then he realised afterwards they actually mildly agitate himself.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
really
but at the end of
Roma-
this one, he was really, really nice at the end, going, "Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
If you've got." I mean, it's a persona, isn't it? We've chatted to him on here. I've chatted
Rowie's
to
a
him.
nice guy. He means well, but sometimes he says things without thinking.
You've got to remember that
I don't
part
think he
of
just says
his
things.
internet persona is all about him shitting himself as well.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
large part of his
He was sat there the other night and he was on live and he went, maybe I should just become the beer monster and fucking dress up in a turban and blackface. I was like, fuck's sake, right? Like,
He's not wrong.
yeah. He just don't give a shit.
I'm a moderator on Raggy's Facebook group, and some of the stuff that Adam puts on, I have to just go, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can't put that on here.
I think I'm on that as well.
I see all these things. He's got all these different characters or something. Like one of them is because he was mates with Paul for a bit, right beer. Then they fell out. Then became friends again. And then Paul's like, go and check it. I was like, mate, I thought, what the fuck am I watching? I'm watching a 40-year-old man dressed up in a fucking with a turban and then the next day he's dressed in some like fucking American hillbilly. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what the fuck?
It's a bit like me on your live chat, Simo.
On my birthday, Rick coming with a. He come just as an elf or a gnome or something.
Christmas elf.
And he disappeared.
Birthday elf.
He come back with like a fucking, almost like a actual like fucking, like a top off, like a tux. I was like, okay.
Put a Dicky Bay on for a special occasion.
Yeah. I had a Panoma beer last night with
not bad that.
It's all right. It's very
super delic hop in it.
I love
psychedelic, lovely.
I'd not come across it before. I went, oh, that's nice. Like it was very fun.
Yeah.
They've got some weird names to their fucking beers. Like the beer was called Whistle Me and Windmill. Where the fuck do you get that from? Because I know.
Okay, I gave you two beer names. These are the two beer names of the next beers. I don't choose the names of our beers because I work for a brewery that seems to be extremely corporate in certain areas. With the next beer we've got is called Pub Tropicana, which is definitely not a rip-off of something else.
Not a rip-off of a shit Welsh brewery.
Definitely not. And then the next one is.
Can you do me a favour? If you do get a lawsuit and it does go to court, can you ask your legal counsel if Tiny Rebel can call their gardener to the stand, because that was something that went a bit wrong, wasn't it?
Maybe.
These ones that I'm getting from Maverick at the minute, one of them's called Drawing Pictures of Mountaintops. There's a Wonderment Nipah. There's an Organised Chaos.
It's like Shore Shop. All the Shore Shop beers are fucking mad names that make no fucking sense.
Oh, that's the other one. The other one is Ale House Rock.
Oh, that's a terrible one as well.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Sure shot ones are usually song lyrics, though, aren't they? They're
Ten
usually song
lobsters
lyrics. Or...
upon a child. That's one of the most recent Sure Shot ones, I'm pretty sure.
What was it?
10 lobsters upon a child. It's not too far from that. I've got it in here.
Oh, yeah.
The guy in my box messaged me, and he said that
It's so big he has to climb into it, look.
Yeah. He said
he's got two fridges, isn't there?
You're fond of me lobster? No, just one. It's only one.
He swears since your mum.
What's the one on top?
No, it's all one. It's all one.
Oh, okay.
You're fond of me lobster, ain't you?
Yeah, you're fond of lobster.
It's a lovely.
Yeah, great. You got Sainsbury's. It's a bit pricey, but it's very nice. The Stiegel.
I'm gonna have a look. I am doing a few commercials. I don't know if you've noticed. Try and chase after you, buddy.
I've got so many fucking. You're fucking almost as I have. I've got like a watch later list the size of my fucking arm. That I was like, I'm gonna get around to it at some point.
And everyone's expecting a video a week, and I can't do a grain to glass a week. I just can't drink that much beer. So I'm doing a few commercials, but I'm trying to pop something in between it. Like I did the
lavender goals that you did sounded pretty nice, a bit unusual. But
that was bizarre. Yeah, you see, then I tried to bring a bit of my family history into it as well because I just think I like it.
You did the 4 priests as well. You know, there was the.
Still got some of them.
There was Harry's beer festival we went to a couple of weeks ago. They had an Italian bitter.
Yeah, there was one of the odd ones. That one. So Siren they'd done a collab with Birrifico Italiano or whatever the fuck it was called, and they were basically they're basically known for doing really good, decent Italian lagers. So what they then decided to do was try and brew an English bitter using German noble hops with Italian brewers, and then they called it an Italian bitter. And I emailed them. I was like, "What the fuck is it? What do you actually mean by Italian bitter?" And they're like, "Oh, well, it's just a collab." I'm like, "It's not Italian bitter. It's basically a German bitter. It's still weird." And I'm interested.
Italian Pilsner. I think it's about 5.5%. It was beautiful. And then I seen it again in like Morrison's, and it was like 4% or something. Like, okay, it's like so something to about maybe 4.5, but it wasn't quite the same. But when I first started, it was like, that is great. But if it was either the World Cup or the Euros or something with it for a bit of pack, and I was like, that is way better than it has any fucking right to be.
So this is interesting because in August I'm going to Italy for the first time. I've never been to Italy before, and I'm planning on doing. Well, I do a video everywhere I go because I need content. But even if I go to Centre Parks, you get a video on it. Bless you. But yeah, we're going to a family house. My wife's auntie is a teacher, and she teaches Italian. They've had a house over there for years. We've never been. And like all the families getting together in 1 week. So I've never ever been. Really excited. So we're going to fly over, hire a car. So I'm going to explore some stuff, but I don't know anything about Italian beer. I don't think anything about Italy.
Expect a lot of lagers.
Yeah,
I've only been when I was young. My dad used to do a load of work out there in Italy and Sicily, and I couldn't say I have any knowledge nowadays. But it's like Adam said. I think it's just a lot of like a specific type of lager.
Yeah.
There must be Italian craft beer scene. Like, it must exist.
Yeah, there is, but
because it'll be on point. I won't research it before I go. It'll be what I find when I get there. If I was any good, I'd be like looking it up before I went, wouldn't I?
Strangely, North have got a bar out there, which I find bizarre.
So see what? Sorry, that.
North have got a bar out there, which I find bizarre.
Yeah, they're like in Trieste or something random. They're not just in Milan. It's
no, on the outskirts.
But that was part of their weird expansion they did just post COVID when they were like, "We've got money, let's splash it everywhere." Oh shit!
There's lots of craft beer bars in Trieste. It's very strange. It's like a
I've
weird
done
craft
two
beer
more.
central.
Yeah.
Just a couple, Mark. How's the eye, Mark? Still fucking Mark's got fucking. He's got a bad eye and a bad fucking knee. So he's got. He's not been fucking much luckless. He went to Alton Towers, he was saying, and then he was driving like the day after, like the Monday something, and he's dislocated his fucking eye or something. Something like, I can't remember exactly what he said. But
Did you go on Sonic Pinball? Because I can understand it being done there.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm just listening to the look.
no worries. Very unpleasant.
Do you want to go and cross swords with Rickshaw?
Yeah. Rick's a nice guy. Rick's. I've known him for a while, and then recently he came in a few weeks ago. Was like, if you want to join, just fucking join up. Man,
Yeah.
you know?
I remember Rick from like I say, years ago, probably about 10 years ago, on the homebrew channels and stuff like that, and that whole scene has completely died.
I know Rick. I know obviously Mr. B does homebrew, but he does a mix of homebrews. I've had a lot of. To be fair, Rob's homebrews but he's very particular. If you don't like it, he won't send it out. So I've had his good homebrews. I'm sure he's had some shockers, which everybody does, but it's like anybody. But the worst he did a chili. It was not somebody picked a chili and lime lager, and I just couldn't get on with it. Not for me. I can see how it worked, but I wasn't a fan. It was like a weird spicy version of Desperados or something.
That's like a Michelada beer. So probably about 2016 or something. Michelada beers was a bit of a thing in the States, and I then started working with Brewhouse about 2018, 2017, 2018. Pardon me.
A detached retina is what he's got.
That could be quite painful.
You don't want one of them.
I've got a dislocated eye, which you found very funny. I don't know.
They inject a bubble into the back of your eyeball to keep it at the front. And you have to be something like prone on your front for something like 45 minutes every hour.
It's funny shit, because that's exactly what he said to me. He said, I had a bubble of gas put into my eye.
Yeah.
As well as a laser sort multiple tears. I've got a lay on my right eye, so the bubble presses against to repair the tears for 24 hours a week.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. They inject a ball of air into the back of your eye to try and push it forward again. But like I say, consequently, you have to be flat on your face for something like 3/4 of an hour every hour.
I'm sure Mark's won't mind me showing this, but this is what he sent me, and which is crazy. It looks very painful. It's
really, you can easily lose your sight as well if it isn't treated
Don't
quickly.
play that. He's already fucking shitting himself. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Well, no, if it's treated already.
He's already shitting. Sorry. Yeah, you might never see it again, mate.
My father-in-law had it. He woke up with it. He didn't do anything. He just woke up and he was blind in one eye. And that's what it was. And in Lincolnshire, you have to go to like Nottingham because we don't specialise in bugger all.
You don't need hospitals.
I'm sure that Mark said that he was
Same
in
as us.
Wales somewhere because he was a truck driver and he said that he was in back Wales. So like, mate, he's like, you need to go back to Leeds like today, basically.
We've got like the most dangerous roads in the UK with Cadwell Park, and we haven't got a major trauma centre. We have to go to Hull or Nottingham.
We don't have speed cameras in my county.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But down in Wiltshire, there's no nearest hospital. You've got.
Don't lie. You have speed cameras in Swindon.
Yeah, that's not Wiltshire.
Yeah, it is.
It's not. No, it's its own. So it's kind of like within Wiltshire, but it's its own kind of governing county. It's like it's completely different. So you go over into that part of the third world, Swindon, and you get things like police and fire and modern things that you need. But
I've seen police in Marlborough.
Yeah, because I live pretty close to the police station, which has 9 cars for the local population of 40,000.
There you go, right.
Okay, yeah. Like I say, I'm not an eye specialist. I just went with my father-in-law had it just a few months ago, and he's really active. He's 70-some, but he goes on these Camino walks. He was a bleeding night. Trying to keep him still is a nightmare. Yeah, so it does make sense depending on where it is, where it needs to be towards gravity, I guess. Yeah.
I thought I was my left eye's got astigmatism, so it's got vision but doesn't focus. And then when I had the dog, he was only a pup, and he'd been really ill one day, and I was fucking lay with him on my chest on the sofa, and somebody knocked on the door, and he freaked out, and he's clawing into my fucking eye. It's a freak accident. I was like, great. It's like, so now I can't see fuck. I was like, now what little vision I had is now even fucking worse, which is great. So, but it's not
I've got a lazy left eye. So when I was at school, I had NHS glasses. I had a patch over it at some point, and I was ginger. I didn't have the bleeding chance, did I?
Yeah, plenty.
Yeah.
I had to be hard pretty quick.
Oh dear.
Then teachers are after you.
I've been blind for ages.
And there was a dude got a fucking door stand in his face. This is in primary school, which is a bit mad. Like fucking dude, it was like fucking like double doors where you pull them open. There's like a metal handle. I don't know if like a fucking what you call it. It's like a metal handle, but it's like it kind of comes out a bit. And this fucking dude got to understand his face. Like fuck, I mean, kids are brutal, man. Kids are fucking savage, horrible little bastards. Sometimes.
Horrible.
They know no rules.
He's getting there, Pam. Can't see if she gets a bubble. It's a 4-week bubble, so I'm front to my left. Yeah, lorry drive. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You'll have to have a what do you call it? A medical before you get back again.
Yeah, you get
because they're really strict, aren't they?
On the plus side, Mark, if World War III happens, mate, you won't be getting conscripted because you won't be able to see fuck all. Yeah.
But depends on the
Hang on.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's there.
The old drones. Drones and nuclear strikes, we're all buggers.
Yeah, if it comes to fucking nuclear, we're all fucked. So, yeah.
Your dad's the army, wasn't he?
So we won't go around.
I got flat meat.
Are you in the industry there as well then?
No.
You just know a lot of stuff.
No, not even that really.
Well, I mean, you said it with conviction. I was convinced.
I think you'd like you
knew about the breweries.
You'll be good in the industry. You'd get into the industry, the incestuous industry.
Yeah.
It is.
Maybe.
We all know each other. That's the thing. Everyone knows each other.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just a bit obsessive. And that's what it is.
It's not a bad thing. What bees did you bring out from Australia then? Did you bring a lot of that?
Yeah, well, Tammy gave us some, and then I brought some back. I brought some of my own. So I brought 8 cans in total back, which was good because I got told off for bringing 13 into the country.
What's that? They're for me, mate. Yeah, all right. Yeah, no, seriously.
It was funny. So you have to declare it because it was over the amount, and if I didn't declare it, they can cancel your visa. So I was like, right, I'm going to declare it, and you went through it. I filled in all the paperwork, which was not good after like no hours sleep, and it was like I was like trying to fill it in half asleep because I'd already done my visa that I'd already done, but then they ask you questions.
See how they're on these fucking programs, you know, the fucking when they're like, we'll take you to that room and fucking interrogate him. Yeah.
So I went in because they were like, okay, so what what are you declaring? I was like, well, I'm over the amount of alcohol. I'm on the amount of alcohol. And they were like, okay, what's that? And I said, so the limit is 2.5 liters, and I said, mine's about 5.
I'm double the fucking legal
Some is
amount.
personal, some's not.
But it's only
And they
Casamine
said-
4X at 3%.
And they said, I had to declare I brought medication in, so I had like hay fever medication.
Yeah.
So I had to declare that as well. That was fine. And she just went. It was a girl that was on the customs, and she goes, 5 liters. Is it spirits? And I was like, no, it's just beer. And she went, okay, just don't do it again. And then winked at me, and I was like, okay, and walked right through.
See,
So that was it.
Was that
And
this
then,
end?
and then, no, that was in Australia. And then this end, at this end, I was like, they can't cancel my visa. I'm a citizen. I just went nothing to declare and walked through.
see, my dad's rule. My dad had this rule from going out to the Gulf in the 70s. He was like, which you should always live by, is like, always go to a male on the security because they're far more likely to let you through, and if not, you could always bribe them. And he said,
well,
he said, if it's a woman, then they won't accept cigarettes and they won't accept any drinks. But whereas men will.
Just got a wink. That was it.
She was. This was just before COVID hit, and I took a spare suitcase, went over to fucking Belgium, where it was. I was like, I'll just take the fucking hit. Like, whatever it costs.
Yeah. I was gonna. That's why I declared it. I was gonna pay the duty.
They were asked like, the other way, like, what's in it? Like beer. They're like, all right, yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
I was expecting this to be like, no.
I think they have a big issue if it's spirits. I think that was a problem, and also I think it helped as well the way it's scanned. Like I said to Sam, I'm not bringing any bottles through, so I think it's scanned like cans. So I think that was fine. I think if it had been bottles, I might have had run into a bit of trouble. But you got a couple of other things other than beer. So I took him out a track hat, which he wanted. And also, he wanted something from Ramsbury, so I took him my cup. So I'm hoping Harry can wrangle me another plastic cup.
Yeah, that can be sorted. I've even thrown my own cup away, so I'm going to get another cup.
So he's got that. So you might see the Ramsbury cup appear somewhere in Australia at some point.
Yeah, that'll be good. No, I'll get some cups tomorrow. Probably not tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday.
I've got a vision in my head that Sam's like dead small.
That's what I said. I said he's going to be really, really.
No.
Like a little tiny.
He's going to be 2 foot tall, like a gnome or something like that, and then 10 foot wide, short and stout.
No, he's slightly shorter than me, not a lot, but like he must be like 5'11", 5'10".
Yeah, he's a fucking gnome.
No, he's like literally a couple of inches short. I'm 6 foot dead. He's a couple of inches shorter than me. But he's a bit chunky.
That size.
He's a bit
chunky. Chunkier than I thought. Yeah, I was thinking he was skinnier than me,
that way,
and he wasn't. I consider myself quite a chunky person.
That was funny. He's a nice guy, Sam. He's just
he's lovely.
He's lovely.
He's fucking bonkers, but
he's not that bonkers. He drinks about as fast as me, I would say, more or less.
Looks like the VB streams that. Can I drink a case of VB?
Yeah, but VB's 375 mil. They're only. It's weird. You don't get any 330s out there. It's all 375. You get some 440s, and everything else is 500 or pints, which is 700 because they round up.
The fuck? Okay. As you do. I mean, like the Americans were stuff like American, like was an American pint like fucking 4.
Oh yeah, lower than ours. So yeah, our pints is at 648.
568, isn't it?
568. Sorry, tell you they round up to 600.
It's still.
Don't know why.
Aussie pint lasts like a fucking mega pint.
Yeah, I was on schooners. I was on schooners, which is 2/3. Oh, sorry, 3/4. 3/4 of a Aussie pint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam was saying that he said, I told Adam that it's cold, and Adam went, whatever, and then he said he's wearing shorts and t-shirts. He went, I'm a bit cold. I fucking told him. But
He started on pints, and I was like, why are you drinking pints? We can drink more variety on schooners. And he was like, no, just because it's pints. And I was like, yeah.
I've done that before. The first time I met Rob, I was on pat, and then like next time I was like, I'll just stick to thirds. So I was like, okay. Pints end up just fucked, and it's just not worth it.
Yeah, but you don't drink it. You don't get as many selection as you would if you drank less.
Yeah.
I'd rather drink more variety.
It's like last time when I met David Wilson and Rob, we did about 20 different places, and we just had like thirds, and we did always did better than. I've done nearly 20,000 steps when the day. I was like, I was fucking rimming. But
we've got three collaboration reviews coming up. 2 just me and him. We're doing the Bottle Logic Mountain Culture collabs. There's 2 of them, 2 in piece. And then I think it's going to be me, him, and Craig doing the Cloudwater Quipper, the Cloudwater Troubles X.
I've got that. I think me and Rob got that.
Well, there you go.
The cheaper.
But if you, I was considering buying it.
I bought it.
Sammy's got it now, so.
I don't know if I can drink it. So
Craig said he was picking it up from the Little Swift. So.
No, whatever. Fucking. Now 700 mil, Pam.
No, 600. I meant 600 mil, not 700 mil.
600, yeah.
Yeah. They round it up. I don't know why.
Because they're Aussies.
Aussie pints are massive.
Yeah, I just found. Sorry, I was looking through. I was going for a piss. I was looking through what the channel was that started off Chug Challenge on the homebrew scene. It was Hapless Ginger.
Oh, was it?
For many years ago. Probably about 6 or 7 years ago. Quite easily, but yeah.
Are you getting a big lemon hit from the clips on this? Like a herby lemon?
Definitely herby. Kind of floral hedgerow, and then
I'm not loving it.
No, I don't mind it.
It's
a bit too. Yeah. No, vodka's not so bad, Pam. It's just a bit. It's a bit. I'm not a vodka fan. Just fucking booze.
I don't mind vodka. I work for a brewery and distillery. I have to drink it at fucking 8 o'clock every morning. Unfortunately, but it's NGS when I drink it, which means it's 96%. I don't mind it. I have specific types of vodka that I prefer. In the form of Stoichnaya is the one I would go to as a consumable, versus the ones that we produce. Everything we do is like different wheats and whatnot, and it can provide loads of different flavour. So I like our platinum one, which I keep saying back to them they need to make. 96%, good session stuff. That's you can have a little taster in the morning, and that will keep you happy for a good few hours.
Do they not fuel the brewery transits as well?
We have joked about using it as windscreen wash, but we send the methylated spirit or the methanol off to. We put it in IBCs, and then it can be used for fuel, because there's not much else you can do with it. Or you can mix it in with fuel and whatnot.
Yeah,
and run the tractors off it.
What other kernels have you got left? What other kernels have you got left? What other kernels have you got left?
A few.
Sorry, I'm yawning.
That's right. I've spotted one that I think I bought before anyway. So there's
I'm going for that instead of this fucking sour IPA.
Standard table beer 3.1.
Oh, yeah, I've had that one. That was my best beer season.
Half brick the red rye. This is definitely one.
Can't find mine. Can't find mine.
Well, it must be this one.
I ain't good at
No, I got one each.
London brick red rye. Dunkel 4.2. Dry Stout Citrus Centennial.
Yeah, don't know. Don't know what that one is.
Vatted Stout Porter 1864.
I've got the vatted. That's the only one I've got.
And that's it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick, if you let me know how much it is for like a selection of the bait and stuff, I can PayPal you the money or something if that's or whatever.
Yeah, mate, I would I'd donate it to your amazing channel.
Not sure.
It's £2.50 a bottle. It's ridiculously. It's great. I will have a look around. I'll get some stuff together.
I think that's too bad, man. £2.50 bottle. That's pretty. That's pretty reasonable, to be fair. I think sort of.
The shipping will be more than the beer, probably. Might be cheaper for me to drive down to you.
That'll be a bit of a trick. You're more than welcome. A bit of a fucking trick, but
I'll stick it on a seat on a train. You just pick it up from the station.
Potato vodka isn't Ciroc potato vodka?
I don't know. We make our stuff out of wheat.
Vodka just gives me horrific hangovers. Like,
Too much. No, it just turns me into a knobhead. No matter how much I drink it.
No,
like whiskey don't really me. Like, I know people love it. It's like a thing, but I just can't get on with it. Like, I just really can't get on with it.
I just want to love everyone on whiskey.
Yes.
I've got a single malt collection, but I had some last night. I can still taste it this morning. That's the only thing.
I think that I went out once and there was an old boy in the pub. I used to go to the pub like 4 or 5 nights a week, and one of the old boys, his wife had passed away. He's like, whiskey for everybody all night, and that's all everyone was drinking. And I've never been so hungover. I felt horrific. All I could taste for like days was just whiskey and fucking vomit and like that. It just completely put me off. Like,
I can't do Scotch. Like, Scotch doesn't agree with me, but Irish or bourbon, all the way.
Well, I mean, it was Bell's, like, we're talking about the
It's like the worst one.
Yeah.
See, I'll drink Bell's because I can't do like grouse or anything like that.
That's even worse. Grouse teachers, they're all terrible.
Yeah, teachers. You've just said, "Oh, I like Irish whiskey." Teachers Irish.
No, it's not Scotch.
You just said I like whiskey.
It's Scotch, but it's Irish.
It's Scotch whiskey.
But it's produced in Ireland, isn't it?
It doesn't matter. It's still Scotch whiskey.
Luke John's a bit of a whiskey snob, isn't he?
No, he knows his shit. I'd say.
Luke John likes his whiskey, but
Welsh whiskey's all right as well, because that's technically Irish, just brewed in Wales.
It's not. Wales is not Ireland. Wales isn't a real place. That's what I'd say.
We will find out August bank holiday weekend.
It's not a real place.
We will find out how real it is.
Keep saying to the Welsh lass at work, it's not a real place. I was like,
well, she'll think North Wales is not a real place.
Nah, it's not a real place.
I've heard, Pam, that like single malts are a bit easy to palate but
no, I still can't do it. Scotch doesn't agree with me.
I've heard Pachin. That's what my family made, and that's weirdly why I suppose I became a brewer, because all the Irish family made Pachin.
My old man bought me
Well, it's Pachin or Poitin is what
I've not touched it. I took it out of the packet.
Jack Daniel's not a bourbon. Jack Daniel's is a sour mash whiskey, which is horrible.
I put the thing on it, and it's caked in fucking dust because I'd never touched it. I just took it out. I was like, it looks cool. And it's fucking just sat there for forever because
Not proper bourbon.
I don't mind a JD though. I don't mind it.
it's like sweet but burns, which is bizarre.
It's just
it
overly
is.
sweet. And
What I
no
say is,
backbone to
it is what it is. It's not. A truth
I'll
to
tell you
anything.
what I really like is an Armagnac.
I've not had an Almagnac in years. I remember Aldi used to have peach Almagnac, which was amazing. And they did it for a very
I've got some in the
brief
cupboard
period.
from last time I went to France. I always drank it in France. We used to go all the time. Love an Armagnac.
Slivovich was my thing, which is like a plum.
A mate of mine
brandy.
used to swear by fucking
Right. That a Palinka?
what's it called? A mate of mine used to swear by Conor McGregor's stuff. The Proper 12 was like it just
Proper
sounds
12.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I never got to try that before it got taken off the shelves.
Amazon says it's £31 a fucking bottle, which is a bit pricey.
No, it's not. Anything under 40 is about right.
They do a Proper 12 apple. They do a
Oh,
Proper
no.
12.
It's just badly fermented.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, you can buy a litre of it for 31 quid on Amazon. You can buy Bushmills, you can buy Jameson.
Bushmills decent.
Yeah, Bushmills was what my
Jameson
granddad
did
used to
like
drink.
a flavor. They did like a
Jameson's-
stout version, didn't they? An IPA version.
Yeah, the stout.
That was
version,
dangerous for me. I
IPA
used to
version.
drink that way too quickly, the stout one.
Jameson's is lovely until the next morning. It gives me horrific hangovers. Horrific.
Yeah.
I walked into a wall once on a hangover from Jameson's.
It's because you're not
Like,
drinking enough.
full-
If you drank some
full
more,
flat.
then the hangover would go away.
That was a stag do in the Premier Inn in the middle of Birmingham. I literally came out of my room and went smack full face into the wall.
Oh, the one by New Street.
Yes,
Ugh. Yeah, okay.
and we went to TGI Fridays for breakfast. That's how hungover I was.
Ooh.
TGI Fridays, which is in on the Hagley Road, it's gone now.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, this was ages
I
ago.
won't mind.
Hmm.
But I met Luke. We've got to check out your breakfast. There's a fucking wanker. He ought to be a vegan breakfast, the prick. It's like, he went, what the fuck is this? He went, it's a vegan one. I can fucking tell it looks like Play-Doh. He went, I thought you'd like it. Like, you're a cunt. I'm like, I'm fucking hang your ass. You give me a vegan
Oh, no,
breakfast.
he ordered it for you, not for him.
Yeah, he ordered it for me. It's
Well,
fucking hilarious. Let me fucking pay for it as well. Turned up. Like, what the fuck is that? And he's at the business like, you're not funny. I was like, pre-hangover, yeah, maybe half funny, but like when I'm hanging out with my house, it's funny. It's
Yeah,
like,
you want sustenance is what you want.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Yeah, I can't recommend enough my DIY breakfasts at Weatherspoons.
They are quite entertaining to watch.
I don't drink
And
much of it.
order bits and make it up.
Is it boneheads? Drink what to go there, but he said it was fully booked. Like,
It's basically like a tapas before your eyes.
Tapas breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It starts with the eggs. It starts with the eggs Benedict but with black pudding.
oh,
And
I love black pudding.
it's brilliant. Just instead of the ham, black pudding.
black
And
pudding.
then the hangover, which is lemonade and orange leffe.
Fucking.
And then
That's
my
like-
coffee
The
is
brewers are turning in their graves.
and then my coffee is a double espresso mixed with a flat white.
I get that. That's like it's the fat like the steroids, but fucking.
Yeah, but it's like rocket fuel because you have a double espresso and then flat
You
white.
feel like your heart's gonna fucking pound like your chest.
And then the next place you go needs to have a solid toilet.
Yeah. Have you got a disabled toilet? Well, 'cause I'm gonna fucking need it.
Hey, this is why you have the disabled key, just in case.
Wait,
Kids
there's
pancakes as well with the breakfast. Kids pancakes.
When
That's
I
what I
went to
get as well.
Birmingham
Just gonna get two.
you know what? I bought them. They were £5 on Amazon. I thought I'm gonna fucking need these because at Piccadilly Station, without fucking fail, every single time, the toilets are out of order. But the thin one has
Yeah.
to be up. And then
That's why I
went
was going to Piccadilly Tap.
New Street.
Yeah.
And all the toilets were
Go there.
fucking. There was no lock on the disabled
Go in spoons.
toilet.
Go in spoons.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah,
So I went
good
to-
things.
I went to New Street Station in the table toilet, I'm thinking, and then all of a sudden, the fucking door starts open midway down this shit. Like, panic. It's like, please.
He's either going to be sucking it back in or going.
You got fucking bug roll in one hand and the other hand's holding the fucking door shut. Like, shit.
Adam's got earphone problems.
Does anybody actually like left? I don't mind it. I'm not a massive fan, but some people love it.
We're not quite clear with the lemon drop pilsner.
You don't need to be. It's all flavour.
Not quite.
It's all right though.
I missed the dry hop. I found it in my freezer 5 days after I kegged it.
I remember watching the video and you were like, I've got
I mean,
I got this.
you
He's like,
found it.
I've none of this, and then he's like, actually, he's like, I've just found some.
It went in a different beer.
One, yeah.
No, that's it's when you can't do that with
There you
dry work. Right, I'm going to switch away from
But
beer.
you're a beer fan.
Sorry, I had to disconnect and reconnect my headphones, so I didn't hear any of that.
That to me don't taste much different to the regular one.
I love my egg.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourites.
Like
Yeah,
little, but
That's the
there's-
Dortmunder. I agree. The Hells is well better than the Dortmunder. Boom,
I was on
special
Dab
on it.
the other
You know?
night. That was fucking alright. Thatcher's. I was on Dab the other night. That's not so bad. It's cheap and cheerful from home markets.
Yeah, it's better in a can though. It's shite in a bottle.
I think you get 4 cans for £5 in home bargains. You can't really complain.
You need to get the stouts, you know. The stout is.
I had it at it was actually me and Rob did mystery beers the other week. And Rob did it the other day actually, like last week thing, and Rob did it as a mystery beer, and I didn't realise it was like 6.5%. I was like, it was
No, it's not that one. It's you're doing a nitro stout, Irish nitro stout in a 4-pack.
I've done the
Dorothy Black.
That's
They
better,
call it
yeah.
one.
I think I've got a cancel. It's all right. It's like a smokiness to it. That.
It's got too much flavour to it
Fucking Jesus.
with that haze.
I thought about fucking Jesus. Fucking Jesus.
Nice.
So that's a smash beer with hydro hops.
Oh,
So a guy, Gamdu Brewing, a YouTuber from America. So these hops came from Michigan. Sent me a Dear cat. Yeah, so he sent me a glass, not this glass, obviously, and a pound of hydro hops.
Nice.
And I quite like it. And I didn't forget the dry hop.
I've had that one on. I also have the.
yeah, that's it. It's only
Yeah.
4.1. It's not 6%.
That's the one you got for me, isn't it?
Rob gave me the.
Yeah.
Rob gave me the one, the 6 point. The library, that was fucking. It was really nice, though. Very nice. With the. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but I just thought it's got library on the front of it, but that was really nice.
Oh, the Higsons.
I don't know what it was, but it was nice. But it was about 6.5%, which was.
Don't
He
know
also
that
gave
one.
me he gave me the Red Willow version of a Trappist ale called Trappist.
Oh yeah,
That was
yeah. I got that.
fucking lovely, but again, like nearly 8% was like shit.
That's a rebrew. They used to do one called Double Trouble. It's a Doodle Trouble, and it was a rebrew of that.
I used to have a drop system in a frig back when I drank. I hate running out, so small.
Yeah, that's like what Harry's got. It's a kegerator.
Yeah. I dismantled my kegerator because it was taking up space. What I actually wanted to have is I still have the setup ready to drill holes through this wall, but I thought it was going to be too much. I was going to have 4 taps here and have all the
that's what you
kegs through the wall in the cupboard under the stairs, running through a little secondary. It was going to be a maxi. I think it was going to be a maxi 310 or something like that, or 210, whatever. And I was going to have them run through the wall, and I thought that's too much. We can't do that through the wall of the house.
And then what you do is you work out your gold recipe, but do it to the smaller homebrew kit, and then replace the hops with that 07. Problem solved.
Well, it's one of my things I want to do is piss around with the gold recipe. Like, not do it, piss around with the gold recipe, but like piss around with the gold recipe and sell it as specials, because it's 4.5%. The beer sells like fucking, it's like it's going out of fashion sort of thing. But then, put maybe Citra, put a bit of Mosaic, put a bit of something to entice people into it.
You do the bitter hop that you have normally for gold, which is
Goldings.
Goldings, and then just dry hop it with whatever, just on its own.
That's kind of what I've started doing on some of the more less adventurous beers through the year. So, like,
you call it the 4 Carat Gold series.
We can't use the name Gold. But
why? The gold now?
It's going to impact on a trademark.
Okay.
Gold trademark. That's fucking ridiculous.
It's its own trademark.
So basically, Ramsbury Gold is almost like a local trademark.
Right.
It's a beer that's existed for 20 years, and when people locally associate, is it gold? Yeah, that's a Ramsbury Gold. That's kind of like what it is. It's not that it's anything else aside from that.
What about saying Golden Series? Golden Series, or cat, angry cat.
She's
happy cat. She's
absolutely
happy.
Soaking, aren't you?
She's like, let me go. Stop annoying me.
Angry, so angry.
No, happy, all happy.
Cats are horrible.
I love them.
Cats are angry.
Wowing. She's just noisy.
She's just chilling.
She says
like,
hello. She
I'm
actually
wet.
says hello. If I can catch it, I'm going to go viral on TikTok.
Chase says no, and Harry's heard him say no.
I've heard Chase say yes.
No, he definitely goes no.
Yes.
Vicar of Dibley.
Yeah, he is like the vicar of this.
Yes.
He never says yes. He just farts.
Yes.
It's like smokiness to it, which I quite enjoyed. Which is.
Yeah. I thought it was good. I think the flavour's better than Guinness and Murphy's, but the body isn't.
It was better than Guinness. It's on the R12 mark. It's not. Adam's off tomorrow.
I'm off tomorrow
because Rick's transitioning from nights to days.
I was going to say you're doing nights tomorrow, aren't you? So
2 nights.
And
yeah,
I'm
staying up.
I know how to work.
Harry's his own boss tomorrow.
I'm just staying up and staying up and staying up.
Does anyone use personal washing powder?
Yeah, me. I can only use non-bio because otherwise I break out into a rash.
Oh, you got sensitive skin.
Always thought it was a dog person.
It is. I'm really itchy at the minute because I went to my mum's and she uses Costco own brand.
Just man up, mate. Just his man up.
Can't really tell that to my epidermis.
You can man up.
You can't.
Challenge.
What am I going for next? Am I going for Colonel India Pale Ale Citra, an Australian double IPA, something dark?
I'm going to say a session lager.
I do have a session lager. I don't know if it's in the fridge.
Oh. No, then.
Yeah, I don't think it's in the fridge. I only bought it today. I've got 2 very sessionable lagers.
A gallon of cider.
A gallon.
I don't have any cider in the house. No, you got all my outfit cider. So I don't have any. I don't have any cider in the house now.
Damn.
You're a stout, aren't you?
I asked him, I said to him, are you interested in some out-of-date cider? And he said yes. So he got a full bag of out-of-date cider.
Yeah, a whole huge bag of, and I will get it down me over the next couple of months.
So we're mostly sessionable ABVs, a couple of non-sessionable ABVs.
Well,
in
yeah,
there.
I didn't quite realise how extensive your selection of low alcohol fruited ciders was.
They're mostly fruited, yeah.
Yeah, but we'll take it. So you met Ben.
Yeah.
So he's moved. He's now lives in the forest. He's got a house up the road in the forest, and we've been saying so. Exactly. He's like I've got a garage. I've got a garage in my new place, and we've basically been like, so we're going to put a pool table in there. We're going to put a couple of set of chairs, darts board, and he's like, well, Flo, so the girl who's living with also works with us. She wants to put a weight set, and I'm like, no, we don't need that. What we need is a pool table. We need a dart board. We need a big TV. You got power in there. That's what we need. We're basically making it into a man cave. And he's like, I'd like to have a table where I can do my painting. Yeah, that's fine. You can have that. But also we need a pool table. We're just completely organised under space for him.
Dave,
and that's where all the cider is going to live.
He was near, the most near he's been in a long time to Ayers Rock.
I was nowhere near Ayers Rock. I was... don't live anywhere near it.
Compared to Liverpool, you are.
Yeah. And I was still not. No, I only went to Sydney and Melbourne. So I didn't see a koala. We went around the Blue Mountains. I didn't see a wild koala or a wild kangaroo. I was very annoyed.
Did you not see those spiders and snakes and shit?
No, the closest we saw a lot of ibises, and I know Craig. Count Beer Reviews loves birds, so I was constantly sending pictures of weird birds.
You can find them around there.
I want to try that gooseberry sour IPA. I'm not expecting much, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it. Don't like gooseberry. Don't like sour IPAs. It's not for me.
Very unusual.
Just responding to Mark, it's Thatcher says. That's what it's like. It's
just cider.
It's a sweet cider, and I drink it all the time.
You didn't answer though. Colonel Citra IPA, Australian double IPA, or something dark.
Something dark.
It's going to be out the cupboard. So
whatever ABV, entertain me. Because I was going to have a stout, but I kind of needed some refreshment.
That doesn't even smell nice. It smells like sweaty feet or something.
Lush.
Incredible.
But yeah, Mark, I've had plenty of Somerset Scrum because I'm only the county over. I'm only over in Wiltshire. So I've had plenty of Scrumpy all the time. But weirdly, down in Wiltshire, you don't really get it. So you have to rely on Somerset shit.
You're not started on cider this time of night, have you?
I was drinking cider earlier.
You've done cider before.
I only left you for 2 minutes. See that?
There you go.
Oh dear.
It's been back and forth for a while, so it needs drinking.
Yeah, get it down, you boy.
Johnny, it's a very sessionable ABV strand.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
It's only a 330. Calm down.
Chug.
Reignite the chug challenge.
Oh, it's
I did.
very full.
I didn't say it was nice, Mark. I said it just smells like sweaty feet.
Similar. I had this one with you and Trilby and everyone back in November.
That is going to have no head.
I found a lot of sour beers.
That's been pouring it hard as well.
I get a lot of sour beers from like.
Got more chance of nicking fog than having a head on that ABV.
It smells like desiccated coconut.
Desiccated coconut.
Oh, sour beers. I get like sours. I get that weird like wet cardboard sort of one. I don't know. They just got a weird like a dank kind of smell.
Of misery.
Wet cardboard is bad in a beer.
It is.
Macaroons.
Yeah, it's just chocolate coconut macaroons. It's
It's got that weird Coke carbonation to it, which is unpleasant.
So it's a little bit old and fizzy.
Yeah.
Didn't have that
Very
when I had
shocking.
it.
Yeah, but how old's this now?
So I
It's
had it back in November.
This was
I don't know.
this was canned, so 29, and they usually give 5 years on it, don't they? So that's what. So it was canned on the 9th of March 2024. So it's got a bit of time on it.
Devil's Tower is in Wyoming, which is a bit of a mission. My dad was working
Cold
with
cops.
5 years ago. Went to one of the locals and went to that local scrumpy.
That sounds good. That sounds like my sort of place. But that
Before
would be proper scrumpy as well. That would be.
Yeah. Before he lost his marbles, my granddad he liked proper like flat scrumpy cider.
Yeah.
And he just
you do see that around here, but it's not because,
Well,
like I
Rose
said,
still sells
we're only
those
the county.
markets.
We're only county over, but I say you go the west. So I live in northeast Wiltshire. You go west of us, you'll find it. Rocket fuel. Danger
Is it a
sauce.
bit sharp?
Yeah. Oh,
It's just,
Second sip will be better.
that's costing.
it's like this is like someone put dark chocolate and desiccated coconut into a Coke. Defecated into a Coke, a flat Coke.
Sounds really appetizing.
It's all right.
I think what you need to do is just get rid of it. Just chug it.
I'm not
I've done the Harrison's Brewery coconut IPA a few times.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Well,
like it's like a sour rate, but hoppy, which is bizarre. It's like a hoppy.
Yeah, it's a sour IPA, which is weird.
The coconut IPA. I wanted to brew that for a long time.
Oh,
Just do it with HBC 1019.
Spoiler alert. I've just spent blooming heck. I've had a few beers now. So, Four Priest Brewery, I had the ginger beard. He sent me some. Have you seen that?
No.
Don't know whether it's called ginger or what.
Who's
but
4
it's got ginger
points?
in it. And I was like,
Four Priests.
and I did a review on it because he sent me them free. He sent me a
They're,
box.
I don't know what
box
they
of
are. I
beers.
think they're like
And I just mentioned, I was like, oh my God, I've never brewed with ginger. It looks amazing. He actually sent me the brew sheet.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Beetroot ginger.
what?
Rick,
You great
where
with ginger.
Where are Four Priests located?
Middlewich.
Okay.
Where's
Because I know that Slurpee went there, and then Mr. Bean, you've been there. And
Is Middlewich
Slurpee
Manchester?
Dave.
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
it's like Manchester Way, not quite
Like
Manchester,
Crewe
yeah.
or something, somewhere around there.
I know Robson is a bit of a mission for him. Middlewich is Cheshire.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for, I think it's 4 or 5 hours for me because we've been talking. It was bizarre because he's massive now. And when he first started doing his YouTube videos, he was sending me messages going, can you give me a tip about this, a bit that?
So-
I was like, I don't know what I'm
I'll be
doing.
back in 2 seconds.
And now he's huge, but he's gone, come over and do a brew. Yeah.
So from
come
where
and do a brew.
Rob lives, it's as far for Rob to Four Priests as it is for him to come and visit me in Preston.
Mhm.
So it's still a good 40, 45 minutes.
Oh, tidy.
From me,
How
is it?
fucking-
Who's the oldest?
Yeah, I'm the oldest. As
Right,
from
who's the
12
youngest? I don't actually know how old Simo is.
o'clock. Anna.
34.
Okay, let's do who's the oldest.
Fuck me.
I
That is
am
just unpleasant.
53 as of midnight.
That is just unpleasant.
I'm
So give him, what, are you the 23rd,
31.
Rick?
Sorry?
Are you the 23rd?
Yeah.
Happy birthday
Day
to
to you.
Happy birthday to you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday, dear
birthday
Rick.
to Rick.
Happy
Happy
birthday to you.
you.
But I wasn't born till 2 in the afternoon, so actually it's not my
Okay,
birthday.
we'll delay it.
Oh, fuck you then. Yeah.
And I'm on nights. Where's my cake, Simo?
Has anybody ever had a banana sandwich?
No,
I've had it on toast. I've had banana on toast with a bit of jam.
I have had.
Happy birthday, Rick. Sorry, I was kissing.
Cheers.
I can hear that.
I regularly take a cold Brussels sprout sandwich to work with salad cream.
Wow.
Factoid.
Proper-
I love Brussels
proper
sprout
sandwich.
sandwiches. I love Brussels sprout sandwiches. They're amazing.
I
Bit of
only
salt
like
on,
Brussels.
bit of mayo or salad cream. Brilliant.
I
Surely
only
you've
like
got to have a bit of
Brussels.
spam or something, like bit of meat inside there, a bit of
Oh.
salt. to that.
Right.
I meant to tell you. I had the breakfast special in McDonald's in Hong Kong Airport. It's spam, or like it's like home, not like off-brand spam on a muffin. It was mental.
You act like I'm
It's
surprised.
Asian.
It is just spam. That's what they have a lot of spam.
Yeah,
Asian,
it wasn't
they
spam.
fucking love spam.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
it was
know
on a
why.
muffin. Instead
I
of
don't
like
think
sausage or
I've ever
bacon,
had
it was
spam.
fried
I've
spam.
never tasted spam.
You've
Fried
never
spam is
tasted.
fried
I've
spam.
tasted
Is
most things.
Right.
If you have bacon grill,
That's what I'm bringing, by the way. August bank holiday weekend when we're camping in Wales.
yeah.
I'll bring some spam and fry some spam in the pan.
I've got some
Yeah.
off-brand spam, which is
what's it called?
the
I
basically the Asian version of spam, which is wonderful.
I get the proper shit.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'll bring some Asian version as well.
A mate of mine went to Hong Kong and he said they fucking love spam. He said it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's like
Yeah. But on a McMuffin, it was so weird.
a spam McMuffin.
Yeah, it's
The
just
Yeah,
spongy is
spam.
supposed to be a bit odd because it's spongy, apparently. I've never
Yeah, it
had it,
was.
like I say, but
But it was fried, so it had a little crisp
I
to it
remember
as well.
my nan used to get bacon grill, well, the actual bacon.
oh, fucking bacon grill.
Bacon grill.
That
It's
still
like-
exists.
Yeah,
That still exists. It's just smoky spam.
yeah.
It's just like just everything mushed into it.
Molly,
Mushed into it. Everything mushed into a can.
come here then.
It's
Don't
It's
question
the-
what it is. Just eat it. Just eat it.
it's
Someone's in bed.
it's
Everyone's
the
crazy.
Rauch beer of spam.
Oh,
Molly.
fuck your lives.
Yeah, last I found
That's
bacon
a
grill.
horny cat.
I found bacon grill. That's not a horny cat at all. Horny cat is making. I've
What's
heard
the noise
horny cat
made?
before. But yeah, last I had bacon grill. I got it in Home Bargains or something like that.
Yeah, being able to have it a couple of times I've seen. But yeah, no, bacon grill. It's just smoky spam. It's like it.
Yeah.
If spam is unsmoked, bacon grill is the smoked version. It's the Rauch beer of spam.
Happy birthday, Mr. B. Rick's disappeared.
Happy birthday, Rick.
I hope that
I'm
Iron
gonna say-
Maiden was.
And I'm annoyed. I'm the second oldest here because I'm 36.
How old are you, Harry?
31.
Fuck off.
I'm 32
Yeah.
in a few months.
He's a baby. Wait, he's
32
been reviewing.
I'm 32
He's been
in a couple of
reviewing
years.
I
since
thought
he
you
was
were
18.
I thought you were like towards 40.
Yeah, he's been reviewing since he was 18 years old.
She's gone out.
Right.
Yeah, I'm 32 in 17 days' time.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, cheers, Rob. Good to see you, Rob.
Yeah.
Doing well.
What are we doing? Are we doing the Super Lager stream then for your birthday?
It's got to be done.
I've got
Not quite.
two.
I need something to get rid of that horrific
It's my
fucking taste.
channel. That's what we always do. Is to
Yeah, that's
Super Lager stream.
I've got that 2-year-old aged Fax 10 back in the cupboard.
So I reckon probably the 11th, 12th, 13th, because the weekend before I'm at a rave, and I don't think that's a good idea.
A what? A
Well,
rave?
that's full
Can
for-
you still do that?
A rave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I go to
Harry likes his
raves,
drum and bass.
I'm back in the 90s.
techno and drum bass.
I've got that.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, big job.
Good.
Not stopped for a while.
I've had the. It's okay.
Is that
I was like,
500 mil?
yeah.
I've only had it in 330.
Yeah, it's been in 500. That was the way it first came
I
out.
think it's just Tesco's.
I've only ever seen it in 330s. That's not a bad idea.
Good to see you, Rob. Happy birthday to the legendary Mr. B and to the legendary Mr. Rick Shaw as well. Thanks for sharing the same birthday.
Happy birthday to both of you.
I mean, if Rick's 60, then Rob was like 75.
That's hard. If I was 60, I'd be retired now from the NHS, wouldn't I?
Mark,
Yeah, you get to retire early working for the NHS.
If I wasn't, I wouldn't be going to work tomorrow night.
didn't Sturpy just retire from the post office?
He did, yeah.
Yeah. He was semi-retired when we went to see him.
He's living life, isn't he?
He was only doing.
He's one of my favourites.
What a random.
Was he only doing 3 days a week or something when we went?
Well, so he was
yeah.
a postman. Then he went into the sorting office to semi-retire, and then he retired.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's when we went out using the sorting office.
Right.
Doing 3 days a week.
James, he wants to know, do you like Noel Edmonds?
Do I like Noel Edmonds?
Jeez, have you seen the picture recently of Noel Edmonds? With his blue
He's
six
doing
pack in
something
the...
new. I'm neither here nor there. I like Mr. Blobby. He was all right, but...
You've not seen him? He's in somewhere. He's
Don't
somewhere in the
look like Noel
Caribbean,
Edmonds.
and he's got a
Is that what-
6-pack. He's got a 6-pack.
A
six-pack?
But he's bought a pub or something in New Zealand, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's where it was. But he's there on the beach, topless. He's got a bloody 6-pack.
I might actually watch that.
How old is he?
It's an odd response to he's got a 6-pack.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, I don't know. I like Mr. Blobby. I don't. Yes, he's all right. I can't really remember him, to be fair.
He didn't have a 6-pack when he was doing bloody... What was it called?
Oh, he did that box thing, didn't he? Where you open the box. I mean, that was a program, wasn't it?
Deal or
We sat
deal
there
or no
watching
thing.
people opening the
Deal or no
box.
He did
Yeah.
have a 6-pack then, I'm telling you
I
now.
mean, that's not entertainment, is it?
It worked in how many countries? What is it? 20-odd countries they did it in. Not
I
with
mean,
it.
I get the ding dong, open the door, see who's coming in. That was entertaining, but opening the box, I'm not sure about that. But it is personal preference.
Anything with money, isn't it? You can make it pension, can't you?
So,
Well,
Dave,
Jack-
I'm indifferent, mate. I'm indifferent. I'm not sure.
I'm going to
But I am
shoot
gonna
off
watch
because
his
I've got
new
work
thing.
tomorrow. So I'll see
Be
you.
your own boss. Your own boss, though.
I've still got a bit.
Harry.
See you a bit.
Bye.
Which one, Mark? The dead one or the alive one?
He's still...
With some very interesting characters on the internet, but yeah, fucking. Why will it not let me? Hang on.
It's getting more suntan lotion-y as it goes further down. Burnt suntan lotion.
Just started chucking it down with rain here.
It's rained here for most of the day, to be fair.
Oh, we've been dry.
Yeah.
And I watered my wife's plants, which I didn't need to
Yeah.
do, did I?
It rained here from like sort of 1 o'clock till 5. Then it stopped, and then it started raining again. But it's been dry the last couple of hours.
He's having a giggle, isn't he? I prefer fine pen drawings.
I can't draw,
Myself,
so all drawings crap for me.
I can't touch it in my fucking life.
Yeah, I can't. Everything looks like stick figures.
Rick, how long have you been a enjoying we?
I don't know what a join we is, so I don't know. I think Dave
don't know
might have
what
had a
a
couple of
join
sherbets.
I think Dave's had more than a few.
Yeah, I've just seen his next comment. Yeah, he's definitely had a few.
I can't see the comments because I make it big screen. I'm really old. I've got poor eyesight, so I need to see everybody.
Yeah, I can maximise it and minimise it though on mobile mode.
What? Pen on link? I
Pen
have
art.
no fucking
I think it
clue.
means pen art ink, which is exactly what Rick said, but it makes no sense. So I think he's had a few. Excuse me.
I thought you got a frog.
Which is there? Is it there? Very slow bird. It's not a lot of carbonation, so it's slow birds.
You have a cheeky hazy Jane before I go to bed.
Is that okay, what?
Might be my least favourite brewdog beer.
Hazy
I
Jane.
quite like Hazy Jane.
Yeah.
Blooming egg. Do you know, that's funny because that's one of my favourites.
Black Art for me is the best one.
Yeah, okay, but I'm talking about I've
It was better.
got Black Heart in my fridge, but that's a stout. That I think when I talk about beers, I have different categories of my favourite beers.
I think I'd take Punk over Hazy Jane.
I've just had a Punk.
Yeah, we've got Happy with Mr. And also, I can't forget.
Oh, cheers.
Did you put that into AI?
Canva AI.
Bless you.
It's good though. I did.
This will be my only celebration because I'll sleep until 3 and then I'll do
AI,
two
you've
night
got to be
shifts.
weirdly specific, otherwise it gives you some very strange results.
You have.
Right, I was trying to. I could have streamed this to my audience. I didn't realise that. So I was trying. Why wouldn't it let me do share?
Rick,
Yeah.
as a paramedic for the NHS, are you going to take part? That's the most bizarre fuck up.
No, I'm not, because that's like nicking stuff.
I
I have to buy my own bandages. That is great. I've been doing some.
Sorry, I pressed the right button. I was trying to do something else.
Some AI of me.
I wonder.
Dave, you've asked these before, mate. I'm sure the other week you asked these.
What's the what as a paramedic? What's the furthest you've ever been out of your area?
Well, we don't have out of area now because we are East Midlands.
Okay.
So when I first started, it was Lincolnshire Ambulance Service.
Yeah.
And then God knows what year it was. So if I did a job in Lincoln, because we haven't got specialist hospitals here, we used to do Nottingham and Leicester and take people across the border to the specialist hospitals, then come back and we wouldn't get a job till we got in Lincolnshire. But then we got took over. We all, the government went, you've got to all get together, and so we have areas now, don't we? So I work in Nottingham and Leicester and Derby and Rutland and Lincolnshire, and if I could get a job in Lincoln from Horncastle where I'm based, and then go to Newark, and then go to Nottingham, and then go to Leicester. You just don't matter.
But you've never been like
if you can't take
Yorkshire or Lancashire.
No, we EMAS. You don't go over the EMAS border, so it's Lincolnshire, Nottingham, Derby. I can't remember what it all is, but anyway, yeah, no, you don't get over unless. I mean, sometimes we go the other way to East Sutton Bridge, and I've been called over because they haven't got a paramedic to do a paramedic job, and they've called our control saying, "Have you got anybody on the border?" And we've popped over and helped them, but yeah, no, not generally, just to. But it's a big area, to be fair.
Yeah. It's interesting you do like Nottingham that way.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd
regularly do jobs in Nottingham regularly.
So if Raggy falls over, you can pick him up.
Yeah.
I can't believe it though. Was it a few years ago? I say probably a couple of years ago when he made a right
Yeah.
knock himself. I think he'd fallen over or something at the end. Just
He didn't know what happened.
2023, I think.
He
doesn't
was
know.
in a pub really drunk. He didn't know whether he got beat up or whether he fell over. He didn't know. But he did a big video about it, didn't he? He didn't know.
He totally fell over. I'm telling you this now.
He looked a proper mess.
He 100% fell over. You can tell he hit the kit. I've seen people fall over and hit the curb. He hit the curb right on his eye. That's exactly the same.
I've not had much interaction with Raggy, weirdly enough, but
I went to his Val renewals.
Well, I call it YouTube and stuff, but we don't have much.
No, he's a lovely lad. He is. He's just a bit haphazard.
Actually, he on fucking TikTok. I didn't realize that TikTok was like. You'd be
I've
amazed
got
how
a
many.
TikTok account.
I was on TikTok right there. Somebody who played. She was sent a tiny little press pack for the new film. She got under 50 followers. I was like, so you are a TikTok beer influencer, what the fuck they want to call themselves, but you've got under 50 people following you. I was like, I know people who don't even have YouTube channels.
My wife's got thousands of followers on TikTok and she sells stuff. So she'll buy a pair of Crocs from Sports Direct, do a quick video on it, affiliate it below, and then
I probably watched your wife on TikTok without even realizing. I watched the guy actually, and he was saying that if you ever buy things off TikTok, if you like a part of the thing, if it's bad, just anyway, mate said, don't buy it. He said it's shit. He said, but he said, due to TikTok rules, I have to link it below because otherwise TikTok will kick off. He said, but don't buy it.
He said, things are good, aren't they? I mean,
he said it's a complete waste of time. Shit. He snagged it off the phone. He said, I have to put a.
I bought this off TikTok because I'm thinking about starting up a golf channel, and all the stuff I had was like in the brewery sat here. You can't, but that goes down really small. I can put it on a cart.
Yeah, you put it in your golf bag.
Big.
That's what she said.
It's got a stand at the bottom. It's really good quality. It was like 12 quid. I had to wait 3 weeks for it, but
yeah,
I mean, it's really good quality. Proper good quality. But if I do a video on this and affiliate it, whoever sold it, I get a percentage of it.
Yeah, I just don't have a TikTok account.
I know you don't like it because of where it's based, don't they? But
yeah, well, technically,
you've got to move with the times. You've got to move with the times.
Nah, I just won't get. I'm not under 21. I'm not getting one. I've got a what's the name account. What's it called? The gaming one.
Yeah, TikTok's mad, man. The amount of people that are on there just fucking like.
It's the way forward.
Apparently, the pay thing on TikTok is dreadful like that. Like,
What's the game? What's the gaming one that's purple?
Twitch.
Yes. So I've got a Twitch.
I mean, my PS is a PS2, I think.
No, I don't do gaming on it. So I can on StreamYard you can do Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
Okay.
And if you look at beer Twitch, it's almost exclusively occupied by Canadian beer reviewers.
Really?
So many Canadian beer reviewers on Twitch. Hardly anyone from the UK.
I haven't even gone on Twitch.
Almost none from the UK.
I don't know what it is.
But you can. It doesn't have to be gaming. So you have like categories, and my category is just talk. So it's like the talk thing. but it's for
I'm
like
on
beer.
Threads as well now because that went
No,
off. I don't even
Yeah.
understand half of it, but
No, I don't
like, I
understand
only went on TikTok and my wife went, "Oh, but TikTok's the way forward. You got to put bits on TikTok." Oh, well, okay.
No, I'm not under 21. I'm not looking for an under 21 audience, so I'm not bothering.
I'm just watching Clark's Farm at the minute, and I
I
subscribed to
enjoyed
the lass that was on there. Actually,
Oh, she's
I followed her on Facebook and TikTok. She's good, and she had a massive
Harriet.
social media life before even. You can't. She didn't even make it through that.
No.
Clark's
Yeah.
Farm.
I'm
I'm sure it hasn't done any harm, but
That's how they found her. You know, they found it through TikTok.
did they?
Yeah.
Oh,
They make out like Charlie found his land agent, but it's not the case. It was the producers.
that Charlie seems a bit of a bellend. I mean, I know that he's doing it, but it just.
I don't think he's Bellend. He's just doom and gloom, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's funny. He's got.
I guess that's the whole thing, right? I
there.
guess like the whole point of the show is like they're
He's trying to
almost
keep it
characters.
together, isn't he?
He's the one that brings them down to reality.
I guess that's what the show. Right? They're almost characters, aren't they? You know, they're almost like.
Well, they are to a point.
He's getting a bit like that now. It's like when we was watching it the other night when Caleb came back. I'm pretty sure the producer said, "Be a bit grumpy."
Yeah,
I'm sure that was a bit.
He'd been touring. He'd been touring, which he wasn't. He was touring, which he's not best pleased about, and also he'd been on paternity as well. So
yeah,
it's probably going to be a bit grumpy.
I'll tell you what, I watch a lot of the old alligator.
I watched it on a completely legal, definitely not illegal.
Somebody sticking to the back of your telly and
get films. Maybe the device you can put in the back of your television that's owned by a major company, but it was okay. I mean, this was not great, but this one was a bit. They tried to make it a story, which I don't know, it was a bit weird. Like the other ones were just like, oh, death. This is like, it's a story. I was like, I don't care. It's just.
It was his last film, wasn't it? The fellow that plays Death.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't well, was he, when he did it? What was the actor who played the Candyman?
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but yeah.
Tony something? Tony. Can't remember.
I'm just going to chuck these in the bin. 2 seconds. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was his last film. He looked desperately unwell in that film.
We don't watch many films in our house. I like series, Netflix series, like dramas, English police dramas and stuff like that. Not that we sit and watch. I watch a lot of YouTube. We probably sit down for 2 things a night when we've got a family time together. But
just English police series, not like any other country.
Well, I don't mind an American one now and again, but I've just watched Matlock.
Oh yeah, we started watching that. Do you watch Blue Bloods?
No, not seen that.
That's quite a good one. It's got Tom Selleck, Magnum PI.
Oh yeah, bloody hell.
He's the police commissioner in that one. It's set in New York.
But I say it takes me a bit to get round to it because we, like I say, 1 or 2 a night.
Yeah.
Every so many nights because we both work shifts, and it's like, do you know what I mean? It's just, I'd rather watch it. If I'm here on my own when my wife's at work, I'll watch YouTube.
Does your wife work for the NHS as well?
She did. Nurse by trade. Then ended up being a hospital manager.
Yeah.
And now works for herself.
I know. I have friends that work in the NHS, and they generally find partners that work in the NHS.
Yeah, but we didn't. I was when we met, she was at university training to be a nurse, and I was a sales rep for a car parts firm.
Oh, bloody hell.
It just happened to morph. Yeah, no, that wasn't the MO originally. Yeah, I sold car parts for a car parts firm. That's what I did originally. I was a bricklayer. So I came out of a bricklaying apprenticeship. Then I worked for a car. I got cold. I fed up of being cold. Then I worked for a car parts firm, and then I got fed up of having to collect money and nobody would pay it. And my mate worked for the ambulance service, and he went, there's a job going. Do you want to go for an interview? I went, well, I hadn't even thought about it.
Brick Lane, though. If it rains, though, it's off, isn't it? You're not working.
And yeah, no. But it was cold in winter, though, I'll tell you. Oh,
Yeah, but you don't work in the rain days. We work in one of the rainiest countries.
yeah. There's some money in it now, to be fair. And I've done a few houses up. You know, I mean, that's been our plan. I've lived in a few houses, done them up with my knowledge. So I'm not working in my. I mean, I don't want 16-year-olds puking in my pocket on a Saturday night at 67. That's not my plan. I've done 27 years now in the ambulance service.
We're
looking pretty soon. If I have got a mortgage, then we'll be about right.
Is it mostly kids, or would you say it's more the elderly?
No, it's all sorts. The job's all sorts. I always say the most predictable thing about my job is that it's unpredictable.
Yeah. My mate works up at the Preston ambulance depot, and he used to be a mental health nurse before he became a paramedic.
It fucking needs to.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a friend in Preston. I've spent a bit of time in Preston.
Yeah.
Walk the dog around the park. They've moved to France now, but yeah, I spent quite a bit.
Where I live in just outside of Preston, called South Ribble.
Yeah.
Well, that's bizarre.
We
used to go regularly.
I lived in Riversway for 7 years before I moved back to Liverpool.
His ambulance is about 2 minutes away from where I live. It's actually the other side of a chicken factory, which is a bit bad.
Yeah.
I was a chicken farmer for a bit as well.
It was called Champ Chicken, and there was the ambulance station just like chilling inside of it. But
I'll tell you what about being a paramedic, you have to think about is before you go into it's a great career, but you have to think about that in a hospital. You have doctors and nurses who specialise in everything. You'll have a maternity unit. You'll have orthopaedics. You have cardiac. You'll have respiratory. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then in the ambulance service, I'm in a truck.
You've got
to be in nowhere.
Mix everything.
Whilst in the hospital, I have to deal with everything and not get sacked.
But you have to be jack of all trades, don't you? But master of none.
That's exactly what I say. Jack of all trades and master of none, but good enough to not get sacked.
Because you only have a finite amount of time whilst they're in the back, and then you hand them off. Surely.
We have a lot of kit though. We spend a lot of time on scene with a lot of kit. We have a lot of drugs now. It's bizarre because when I started, I had a drugs bag this big. Now I've got a drugs bag this big. And you have to know what you can use it for, the doses are, the contraindications. I tell you what, I didn't think this through 27 years ago. I'll tell you.
Surely you've got more room now. The panels of life are a bit smaller, aren't they?
We're weird. In fact, we used to be in a Mercedes van that was massive. Now we're in a bloody Fiat van. It's rubbish.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say about Fiat? It stands for fix it all the time.
Yeah. Well, we've got our own mechanics now, even in Lincolnshire. But yeah, no, it's done me all right. It's given me a whole career. It's given me a good life. But and I'm a practice educator now, so I have university students, paramedics. That's what keeps me going. To be fair, I'm passionate about teaching people and getting them in and making them good. And
you must get sick of the calls though, like people are like too drunk, or the constant call out of people who've clearly got mental health issues.
If someone's drunk, they're vulnerable and they need your help and they need you to keep them safe.
I know, but if it's
they're vulnerable, they need me to keep them safe. I'm their only advocate at that point. So actually, no, I don't get cross about it, and I've done it.
The only time we've had to call the ambulance was, it was Christmas Day night time about 3 years ago.
Christmas Day,
and that was because my granddad, who had dementia, just fucking flipped, and I mean literally.
This is how we became mates, though.
Yeah, he was fine, and this was he went fucking psycho. He came downstairs with a bag of books and used it as a weapon. And like, my grandma's fucking 83. You know, she's tiny. She's like about 3 stone. She's not. She's tiny, right? And he was a big lad. Even to this day, he must be about 16 stone. And he's looking. My dad was there. Said they were watching telly. They were watching, like, so was it Robson Green goes fishing or something? He said disappeared for 10 minutes. Thought that's a bit weird. Come down. We had a bag full of books and just. My dad went, what the fuck? But you know,
we only clicked that my granddad had got dementia when he pushed my gran over and broke her arm in the fireplace. No,
yeah, but it was.
That's how we found out.
We knew that he was going downhill, but
yeah, I mean, my granddad was always
he deteriorated very quickly, and it was Christmas Day night, and my dad said, he said, honestly, I thought he was going to kill me. He said he was a big lad, you know, he was 16, 17 stone at the time. My dad, my dad's lost. He used to be a big lad, but he's now very conscientious. He said, and he was literally shot off me.
Do you reckon your gran?
And he just did him with this fucking bag of books.
My gran did.
And then I said, he's just leathering with this bag of books. This is just fucking leathering me. He said, he's going, every word on the sun. He said, my grandma got the fucking police out. You don't look through, you know. And the ambulance turned up, they kind of were a bit like, they gave me a sedative, calmed down a bit, and then they're like, look, this is a police matter, really. But she didn't know.
Yeah.
Police turned up, and he was put in a special section for a bit. I mean, grandma, he can't come home. It was just, it's not his fault. It's just, he's too violent. He's not safe to be at home. But you go and see him, and now he looks better than ever. You know, he's in great. He's got a haircut. He looks fucking, you know, he looks the best he ever looked. But he ain't got a fucking clue. No idea who the fuck you are. No fucking clue.
See, my gran had been hiding the signs a bit from us before. Not telling us.
Well, he tried, obviously, but you can only go so far, can't you? Till
it's cruel.
It's horrific. It's one of the most cruel things ever. Because he looks great. He's in great shape, you know. He's got fucking. He looks slim, trim, you know. But he's just no fucking clue.
And if you get in a really good care home where they really care, then they have got.
The weird thing is that I think does he something in him obviously knows, because you tell him, go, "Hey, Josh, hey, Mark," and then 30 seconds later, no idea. So there's obviously there's something, some residual fucking thing there, but I don't know who the fucking knows. But
has your granddad got a respect for him?
Well, he's in a home now. But they're now LCC turn. Ron, my dad said he got all the funding, and now that I owe 70 grand. I ain't got 70 grand. He said, you told me we had full funding. He's in a great home. They're just trying it on, and that now they're saying, "Oh, you owe us all this money." He said, "Mate," he said,
this is anything. You see, I've worked my life to give my daughter a good life, so I can hand something down to her. But if I end up in a care home, everything gets sold. She's not left without. And
what's his that? My grandma. My grandma, I ain't got 70 grand. You know, my grandma said, I don't have that money. But they told my dad 8-9 months ago, full funding. So he's been there for a while now. And now they're trying to try it on and be hard working. I said, Grandma, don't entertain. I said, you know, she's 83. I said, just, if you got an issue, tell them to ring my dad or somebody else, said, because she don't really know, you know. I said, don't fall into the trap of saying whatever. I said, tell them to ring my dad or somebody else, because you don't know. But she's not willing to work. She's not willing to learn. She's got Netflix, but she's you rather sit watching trash your telly than watching Netflix? Because modern technology is, but at 83, it probably is a bit scary, I guess. Yeah.
My mum and dad haven't got internet.
She's got a landline. I have to ring the landline, and when she's chatting to her mate, she just get the busy tone. So, okay.
Adam, is that still the strong one?
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's fine. It just tastes a bit like suntan lotion.
That's grim. Yeah, it's a shame when both all our grandparents. My mum's mum is 85. My mum's dad is 82, 83. My dad's mum.
My
is
dad's 79.
81, so they're all getting on a bit. But I told you, my mum's dad he had cancer, body cancer, and they said you got two choices. He said we've got rid of it, but you can either go through intense chemo, but it will ruin you for 6 to 9 months, or come back every 6 months. We'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, I said just do that. He said I'm 85. He said I'm not going through no chemo. He said don't blame me. He said for all I know, he said for all I know, I might drop dead tomorrow. Is what he said. Fair play to him. He said I'm not going through 6 months of intense chemo for something that he said. They said there's just a very strong chance it will come back, but there's no guarantee. He said I'm not doing that. He said I'd rather just live without that. Fair play. So.
That was a decent decision. Like I say, it's a difficult conversation to have, but we do respect forms. So we have this form that we fill in that is it used to be a do not resuscitate, but it's so much more now. When you haven't got capacity and you don't know, while you got capacity, you go, right, I want to go to hospital for this and this and this. I don't want to go to hospital for this. I don't want to be on the ventilator. Do not resuscitate me. And you can fill it in. It's really important because as an ambulance crew, when we get there, it just makes our life so much easier. I know what you want, even if you can't tell me what you want.
He's 85, but look, he said, let's face it, right? He said,
and you don't want to be resuscitated. I mean, I've got the thing that I go into a 95-year-old that hasn't got a do not resuscitate order in a care home that's bedbound.
Yeah.
I'm not resuscitating them. I have to justify myself, but I'm not going to resuscitate them. What's their chance if I get them back?
He's 85.
Their life is not great anyway. What's their chance of their life being great after?
He said, I love my life. He said, he's not in any real, bar his Parkinson's. He said, let's face it, he said, it might not. He said it might come back. He said, but it might not do. He said, but he said, in 6 months' time, I could have deteriorated to a stage where I think just fucking do me. He said, he's very real. That's
why it's really important to have a respect form.
And
sort respect form out, please.
I think the worst was we had to do a power of attorney for my grandmother.
Okay, valve. That overrules that anyway. So
because obviously that's not great. Because obviously the other ones I mentioned, that was an interesting conversation.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, like you said the wrong person, but yeah, the other one, it's age. Everyone gets old. It's shit. It sucks. I know it's a bit grim for a Sunday night, but everyone gets old. Everybody goes through this shit, and everyone.
And I'm closer than you guys are at the minute.
I mean, freaking Adam lost his old man. It's about 6 months ago, Adam, now, is it? Not so long ago, and he obviously he's had a fucking shit time. I'm sure that was not an easy thing to go through, but it's part of life, and it makes you who you are, I suppose.
Is Adam all right, or do I need to resource him? Adam,
I'm not sure. I think he might be asleep.
I think he might be asleep.
Adam, give him a ring.
He's in my ambulance area.
He's
That is a strong beer. I can hear the phone ringing his end.
oh yeah, he's a proper snoring.
He's breathing. I can hear him. We're all right.
Adam,
That's a
I've not
sign
been
of a good
bothered.
live stream, Simo.
Adam, he's got his headphones in his mouth. What's his son? Craig. Craig, can you ring Adam for me and tell him to wake up?
It's Craig.
Awesome. Can't be here.
Ah.
Oh. Sammy, if you're awake, can you ring Adam for me and tell him to go to bed?
That is a sign
Tell
of a good
him.
night, Simo. Good podcast, dude.
And it makes I don't know why I got it because it makes any difference. To be fair to Adam, right? He's just come back from Australia like a day and a half ago, so
Oh yeah, he's jet lagging.
like jet lag is that's a proper snore as well.
Hey, he's
Oh.
back.
Adam, you're having a bit of a sneeze there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First thing he does is brushes his teeth with his 14% beer.
Yeah.
Right, I'm heading
you
off.
had a proper
I'm
snore.
gonna go in a minute.
Yeah.
I think that might be a conclusion to the night.
Yeah. Just gonna finish this off and then.
Fucking animal.
It's gonna chug it.
No, I'm not gonna show you.
I thought you were going to fucking neck it. I was like, oh no. You found them, then you were trying to wait, and it just went. And then it was like a.
Dude, it sounds right.
Within about 3 minutes, you got trying to wait, just asleep.
That was brilliant. Brilliant.
I'm actually impressed. I've never known somebody fall asleep so quick and then wake up.
It works on planes and trains as well.
Right, I'm heading off. I'm going to
Oh,
watch
see you later.
a quick bit of YouTube. Then go to
I
bed.
messaged
And then
Craig.
I'm off
Is
for
that
bed.
Adam or Craig? Like, have you guys got Adam done because he's out cold? Somebody wake him up.
I will, Simo, I'll start collecting some Bateman stuff for you, mate.
That's very kind of you. Let me know how much it is.
No. My treat. I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.
See you later. Bye, Rick. Oh,
To be fair, the jet lag.
got me second win now.
You were probably out cold. Like, I messaged Craig. I was like, Craig might be. I was like, oh, somebody was like, somebody needs to get some Adam and wake him up. You were
Yeah,
just
man.
going away.
Oh, I need a piss now again. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna go to bed, I think.
Yeah, it's not a bad show.
Oh, acid reflux. Oh,
I'm surprised
very
you're not like badly jet lagged.
No, I was alright after a day, but it's like 20 past 1, isn't it? So.
That's true, yeah. Oh, you're an animal.
Well, right, I'm off, Steve. I'll see you
Yeah,
later.
no, take care, mate.
Yes.
Right, cheers, chat. It's been a cracking that night. Nearly 4 hours. Thanks to all my guests. Thanks to Harry, Buddy, Adam, Mr. Rick Shaw. It's been a great little evening. Look after each other. Take care. I'll see you at the weekend. Peace.